All right, we are back with some Not Actually Heroes Cataclysm, our D&D homebrewed campaign.
Had that up.
I got a loop. Is that me looping?
Hello?
No, that was me.
Okay, cool.
That was Buck.
I have done that in the past, though. It's been a long time ago, but I'm pretty good about muting the other tabs and stuff now. Anyway, last time the party was battling some of the succubi, I guess you call them. The two that were left over, and a couple of the Hill Riders, including the High Rider himself, Drimic, in the Royal Bedroom Chambers there. Huck made a spectacular creative move by freezing the gauntlet in place. It's probably going to be stuck there for like eternity, just in midair. Nobody's going to be able to move it. They'll build like a monument around it or something. But currently, Huck is on the ground, incapacitated. Kyrie ran out into the fray and ran off into a room. The party didn't see this, so they don't really know where she is. They also don't know that she is also down and incapacitated. So we have some death saving throws coming up as we start round 5. So jump over there and a little music change here.
What, you don't want my funeral music playing anymore?
Bring on the dirge.
Back to the battle music.
I want my funeral music to be the music at the end of Star Wars Episode 1 when they're all looking at each other like, yeah. And then the dude holds up the sparkly orb like, and it's all flashing and everyone's like, we did the thing.
I made a fun fact about that song actually. If you slow it down, it's actually the Empire's theme song to let you know who's actually pulling the strings. This is an actual confirmed factual.
That is true.
Hit me turbo, everyone.
Straight facts, no printer for all you kids out there.
Straight facts. All right, so round 5 up first, and probably for every round going forward, for all combat, JD.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
America's favorite halfling.
If he rolls a 1, he's still rolling probably a 32 on his initiative.
That's true. I mean, that wasn't even a nat 20.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But anyways, so at the start of this, JD's going to go over comms to Prugwin and tell him he needs them back in here. That the party is suffering and he needs his aid. And as he says that, he is going to walk past all of them and straight to Huck.
Okay.
You love me.
Far as I know, none of them have taken their reactions. So, I believe Clam was playing those guards, right?
That is true. I am guards 1 through 3 because, or something like that, one of the guards is dead.
One of them's down. Yes.
Yep.
So, you run over to Huck. Okay. So, are they attacking?
Opportunity attack!
All right. So roll both of them, and then roll both attacks, and then if they damage, then roll all the damage at once.
All right, here we go, everybody. Rolling. Okay, that would be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit
for the first one, and then for the second one, that would be 18.
That'll hit.
Can you imagine this guy lashing out and prone, just like? Okay.
I think he tried. He did try. He missed, but he did try.
I mean, it could happen. So that is first damage is a 14 slashing with 2 lightning. And then the second damage is a 12 slashing and 5 lightning.
Okay.
Was I opportune enough?
It's a bit much. A little bit extra on
Well,
that cartoon.
That last one, I put a little sweet sauce on it there. Little
All right,
spit
JD.
on it. Put
You
some
run over to
stank on
Huck.
it.
Okay.
He's on the ground. I guess you kneel down to him.
Is he face down?
How did you fall?
I don't remember. Let's say face down. Sure, why not?
Okay. I think you were in the process of running that way, so face down. Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. Just let me
So-
go red eye.
I mean, if you were going to do that, you'd already done it. So, I'd like to pull out of my little satchel here my potion of superior healing and give it to Huck.
Damn.
Okay.
So,
All right.
as
How much healing is
my
that?
as my action, it's 8d4 plus 8.
So it's max. So because it's full
So that
action.
should be what?
40.
40
8d4,
points.
40. Yeah.
So 40 points.
40. 40 points.
That's your action. Any bonus action?
Let's see. Do I want to do it now or do I want to wait? No, we'll wait.
Okay. All right. Up next, the Duchess. Let's see. Timmy Judgy, can you roll a perception check?
Alrighty. 5.
20.
20, and Timmy, yours was 5?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Kaylin doesn't see anything. Lord Halram, you notice the door open down here, and you catch a glimpse of what looks like one of the succubi going into the room and closing the door back. Okay. And you guys actually don't really see what goes on in there. So Kyrie is incapacitated. So I guess we'll leave that part out, what happens there. So. All right. Kyrie.
I'll do the thing.
Okay. All right, so waiting to see real quick. This death save throw. If you're not aware, we do death saving throws in private. That way, we keep the party in the dark about it. All right. Good to know. Good to know. All right, so that is your turn, and on the next turn, what's going on here is the succubi are the one is trying to pull the other one away. She breaks free and lashes out at Kyrie with a single attack. with advantage because it's rolled horribly though. Let's see.
Isn't it an automatic hit if she's down?
It's not an automatic hit.
No,
You still
it's
have to
automatic
hit. It's an
critical,
auto
right?
crit if
Okay.
you do hit. So, let's see. Where is their attack? Oh, okay, here it is. It is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. So it's an auto crit.
Mhm.
And at that point,
Yep. I got it.
so that is that turn. Lord Halram.
Yes. Um, still being invisible, I will start to move 30. Do the doors have like any windows or anything?
The doors don't. They're solid wooden doors.
And there's like no way to see into the other room?
You see,
Or-
these doors are open here. Those double
Okay.
doors are open. They're actually inward towards you and slung almost all the way back against the walls. All the other doors out here are closed except for the ones at the bottom. Those are standing open as well. Down
Okay.
here. So you can see out into the hallway. There's no one that you see out there right away. All the other doors are closed.
Oh, okay. I will. I think it works till the end of my turn. Yeah, end of my next turn. I will activate Divine Sense. And I'll just sense out any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of me.
60 feet. So
As
you
long as they're
immediately...
As long as they're not behind total cover.
Total cover?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that. So a wall would be total cover then.
Yeah.
So you can't sense through the wall then if it's total cover because then you can't see through them. But you do get a slight, like just a little bit of something behind you.
Okay. Action. Movement. I think that's gonna be it because I don't have any.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Kaylin.
So, I'm going to move down here and take a swing at the High Rider. That's what he's called. I wouldn't know.
Yep, Dreamic, the High Rider. Yep.
I wouldn't know that, but yeah, I will take one swing at him,
Okay.
and that is 25 to hit.
25. That I do believe hits. Yeah.
Okay. So
Actually, I will give you advantage on the hit at the moment. He is kind of restrained in a sense. So if you want to roll another d20 just to see if you crit on it.
okay. Yeah, no, the 25 to hit.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
All right, so takes 11 slashing damage
Okay.
and 7 fire damage. 18 damage total.
You said 11 and 7.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna kind of use a little bit of my movement to kind of back away a little bit, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, you do have 2 attacks every time you
Yes,
attack.
Yeah.
Yep. Is it? So you only rolled 1 attack, right?
Yes.
Like when you use the attack action, you attack 2 times. So you should
Oh,
roll
right,
another
right,
D20.
right. So-
Yeah,
sorry. Now I'm
That's okay.
So,
I had so many concerns, Tim. So many concerns.
It's been a long day, okay? And that's 21 to hit.
21 hits. Also, is this a magical sword that you're using?
It is, yes.
It is. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. So that's 11 slashing. And
Okay.
8 fire.
Okay, so 19 total.
And I'm just gonna hold right here.
You're gonna hold
That'll
right
be-
there.
Yep, and then that'll be it.
Awesome. Okay. So next we have Severin. I don't know that we figured out who was playing Severin.
I don't
Does
think we
anybody
did.
want to play him? Or
I don't know how.
okay, we can let.
I'll roll him if you want me to.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, if you need some assistance, we do have our resident warlock expert.
Oh, thank you.
I was talking about Clan Diesel.
I mean, Clan would be lost because he doesn't have Eldritch Blast, so.
It's true. It's true.
It's illegal.
All right, Buck. What would Severin do?
Well, with him being where he's at, also DM'd you something, Diz. Which that's up
Let's
to
see
you
that
on
one.
what you want to do with it. But
Okay.
so let's do a I guess we'll just use his sword since he's within range of the guy that's south.
All right, he's just gonna attack. Okay.
Yeah, he'll just attack this one.
Okay.
So we're looking at. All right then. So that's a nat 20 plus 11, so 31. to hit.
Okay. 31.
That-
Yeah, that I believe it hits, right?
That hits, yeah.
All right. And then it says sword has 1d8 plus 1 charges, but I'm pretty sure he's already swung with this sword once. So does that mean that the charge is gone?
The charge for that particular weapon is used very specifically. I think it's a very specific action.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Yep.
Oh, if it works, it loses
Yep.
the charge. Okay.
Yep.
So okay. I understand what it is now.
Yep.
So that is all right, so that's 20 hit points. Is this guy below 100 HP?
No.
No.
Then the charge doesn't take effect. Okay.
Okay. And he has 2 attacks, by the way.
Okay. So we will roll to hit again.
Mhm.
And that is a 19 to hit with that one.
That hits.
And then that is only 10 damage on that hit.
So 30 total.
Yes. And I believe it's magic damage or magic weapon because it's the 9 lives Stealer Rapier. Let's see. Yeah, it's counted as a magic weapon if it matters. I don't know if against them it matters, but
Oh, the sword.
yeah, I don't know if it matters against the guards. But it doesn't consider
Roll. So I'm sorry. What did you want? Is it about that con roll?
No.
Okay.
I mean, unless he's under 100. I was just letting you know that when you asked was Kalen's
Was
sword
this-
magical against Dramic, I was just letting you know
Yeah.
that's a magic sword too, because
Yep,
you know JD's gun's not. But since I can't move Severin, I would like to move Severin towards the chest, about 20 feet towards the chest, away
Okay.
from that guy.
Like that way?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
And that'll end his turn.
All right. They can't attack because they've already used their reaction.
Because JD's plan worked. Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So up next is Dremic, and on Dremic's turn, Kalen, very specifically, you can see him struggling with. It's like his one arm isn't like his right arm isn't moving. Like he's like pulling against it, like there's some invisible force holding him, and he's going to try to. What he's going to try to do is open his hand because it's clutched around the hammer at the moment. So he's going to try to open his hand, and to do that, he has to roll a strength. I think it's athletics or strength saving. I think it's strength saving throw, and the DC is
25.
fairly high.
Strength
did you
is
say 40?
25.
25, right?
That's
Yep.
because it's up to.
Because he did
10.
it at a higher level, right?
Uh-huh.
So, right. So that is. Let me find his bonus. That one is and it's strength saving throw. So that is a 21. So he's just pulling against it, and like his fingers just like barely move, just like a little bit, but they won't budge any further. So that's his action. And he can't really move without his arm, so he's stuck. So Adara, you're up. You're muted.
You're muted.
Normal, because I changed my thing. Adara is going to. She gonna step. She's gonna step real far. I'm gonna thunder step.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my.
And I just can't remember how far it is. I get 90 feet and something I can see, right?
It's usually line of sight.
30.
A lot of those, right?
So if I move down, can I like come through here?
You can see through there. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
I am going to thunder step down to here.
Okay, and it's everybody within 10 feet of you. So
Correct.
both those guys. So we need Constitution saving throws for both of them.
Yes.
Boy, I planned his spot just right then because he got fucked.
I was hoping you moved him. I was like, please move, please move, please move.
Okay.
But they didn't have a reaction, so I could have moved to here and then thunder stepped if I wanted to.
All right. So this guy is an 11,
It fails.
and then the other guy will be nat 20.
That does not fail.
Natural 20. So he takes no damage.
So what is this? 3d10?
3d10 thunder.
I'm a dummy and I put all my d10s somewhere else because I didn't think I'd need them. I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. Alright. 3d10. Alright. Gonna be 11. That's awful. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
All right.
You have to put that damage on there, Clank. I don't know which one was which, so.
And I am now. Ugh. Oh my gosh, move the character. I can't move myself.
Over here?
Down one more, I think.
Right there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Guard number 3.
All right, guard number 3
He's
is
prone.
going. Yeah, he's prone, so he's going to stand up,
Okay.
and he now realizes that Huck is moving again,
Yeah. Also, JD's standing right there.
and JD's standing right there. It's true, but so he is going to attack the Huckster.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Come at me, bro.
Cold-blooded.
So here we go.
Co-DM is cold-blooded.
More of those
I'm-
ground attacks. Oh,
It'd have been more funny if you had him laying on the ground smacking at it.
That's
We're just like laying. No.
that
Bobby.
is a 29 to hit.
Of course.
Oh
that
my
hit.
god.
Are you kidding me?
Can I play these guys forever because they're very
God
good?
damn.
Are you saying they're OP? Are you saying that we're out of balance right now?
No, you guys are all the Avengers, and you're up against beat cops. So okay, that is 10 slashing damage
Okay. Okay.
and 4
Did
lightning damage.
Did you roll with advantage?
Sure.
I
Because
did
he
not
is
roll with
prone.
advantage,
I am prone.
but I mean I hit him anyway, so that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that both attacks?
Oh shit! I get 2 attacks. What?
What is it tonight about people forgetting their second
What?
attack?
Yep. Holy crap! For the
I want
second
to.
attack,
Can I have
It-
two?
It is the thing. No, you cannot.
you get
have
an
to.
attack, and you get an attack, and you get an attack.
You do enough damage.
I only did,
That-
I only did 11.
Is a 23 to hit.
That turn. A 20.
I'm going to assume that a 23 hits Huck.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? And just so, hold on. Okay, yep, 23. Yep. I rolled again, Diz, just so you wouldn't scowl at me.
Okay.
Give me all the damage, Glenn.
That's 15 slashing.
Okay. Yeah.
So max damage on that one.
Yeah.
And 6 lightning.
Why not 6?
Yep.
It's a good
And
number.
then that ends
I don't know
his
if you do
turn.
have it. That ends
I
his turn.
really appreciate that kill.
So it would be Sir Eldrick's turn, but he's not here.
Yes.
Next would be Progwin's turn,
Question.
and go
Went
ahead.
through the box.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't JD reach out to them?
JD did send him a message.
Okay. Just saying.
Yep.
Didn't know if they were coming
Yep.
back or not.
So about
He
right
does come
now,
back.
Progwin would be hearing the message. You know, it's happening in the same 6 seconds. So Progwin
Gotcha.
is hearing the message, and whatever Progwin decides to do with it at that point. So that's where we're at here. It would be Yarman's turn, but he's through the chest. Guard number 1.
Guard number 1 is going to. Okay, yep. Guard number 1 will do it. Guard number 1 is going to go after. Look at the Duke, because the Duke just hit his friend, and that was rude as hell.
Not very noble of him.
Exactly, right? So that is a 15 to hit on the first hit.
Let's look. That hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. And on the second, that is a 18.
18 hits.
Okay. So first attack is 15 slashing.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay, never mind. I just did max damage on that first thing, so whatever. You take it away from me.
Yeah, screw your second attack. He's down.
Well, I hadn't even got to
I
the
mean-
lightning damage yet.
I know if so what that means is on your first swing he goes down. On the second swing is with advantage because he falls prone, and he takes 2 death saves because he's down, and you hit him. So okay.
Okay.
And you're in control here.
I know.
Okay, anything else, guard one?
Does anybody else feel like there's control here?
No, I mean, I'm good. I'm good.
I feel out of control.
Huck,
Okay, well,
are you bloodied, Huck?
I am
Are you-
going to.
Are you below half,
cast-
Huck?
Yes, I'm back well below half again.
Are you half
Okay,
huck
I'll mark
or
you.
full huck?
I'm like a 32nd of a huck right now.
Okay.
Maybe even a 64th. I don't know. I am going to make myself invisible
Okay.
because, ouch.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up, which uses half of my movement.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. And then with my invisibility and then half movement, I'm going to fudge. I'm going to come over here and get away from that guard. And that is the entirety of my action.
Okay. All right. So next we have guard number 4. Just the other one in the room there.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
did
sure.
shoot.
Which I must assume that he's going to run up there and stab Severin on the ground.
I don't know. I don't know. He did see the halfling run away, right?
I mean, you
He ran
beat
right
on me
past him.
as I
He
ran
actually
past
hit
you.
him.
Hit him.
Oh, that's what I say. He is actually going to go after JD since the other guard seems to have taken care of everything.
Yep.
So
Work
he's
order
gonna run
complete.
back. Got to close some tickets. All right, so yeah, he runs back to JD and he's going to attack JD.
Okay.
So that is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And then the next one is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right. So that is 7 slashing and 4 lightning.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Okay. All right. Round 6. JD.
So, JD kind of standing here looking at everybody. Turns to Dremic and goes, "Hi, Ryder. I thought you were a noble group. To be led and controlled by demons and succubus, you've fallen so far. What a disgrace. You should end this now." And he's going to walk to here.
Okay.
And as he gets to here,
I get opportunity to attack.
I'm
No.
going to
Well,
Misty
He
Step
was-
to here.
Yes, you do get the one opportunity attack.
Does the one get it after already?
He had it last round and
This is a new
See.
round, right?
new round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I ain't worried about him.
Rude. So 22 to hit.
That hits.
When you said that, he stopped struggling for a minute, turned and just looked at you through his visor, of course, but
Oh, yeah.
you couldn't tell. You couldn't see his face.
That is 12 slashing, and 6 lightning.
Okay. So that there. All right. And then, with that being my bonus action and my movement. Wait, it's 5, 10, 15. And then we'll do 20, 25. Finish my movement out. And then as my action, I will take my last potion of superior healing and give myself 40 more hit points.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right. So on this turn, you guys see this door come open. You see the two succubi come out the door. The one is physically dragging the other one, saying, "We have to leave. This has gone far enough. The others are defeated. We can have our revenge later." And you see the one, the older Duchess, disappear. Whoosh. All right, and Kyrie, your turn.
Yep. Sent you a thing.
Okay.
Hey, Diz.
Hmm?
Can you send me where she's at?
Send you where she's at.
She's playing
I
Third
can
Eye
see
Blind.
her.
Oh, you can see her. Yep. Yeah, I will tell you. So, I'll tell you, I mean, out loud currently, the rest of you don't know, but she's currently right exactly where she was. So, at the moment. So, and then the other one is the exact same thing. It is her turn. She disappears from everyone's existence except for your eyes, and I will tell you where she's at. Okay. We got Lord Halram up next.
I'm guessing everyone saw the two exit out the door and then vanish. Well, that's in the room presently. So Huck, Adara, and myself.
And
Wow,
JD.
way to leave me out. Jeez.
Oh, and JD down at the bottom.
You can see everyone except for Severin, which looks like the Duke at the moment. So.
Okay.
And Kyrie, which you saw. Well, you just saw the one lady go through the door. You don't know that she's in there, so. Which the door is open now. They didn't close it back at this point, but you still wouldn't have an angle. Adara, roll a perception check, just with this disadvantage, because you're behind a pillar across the room. So, and it's a really bad angle, but it's the closest one. You're muted.
2.
2. No, you don't see anything. Yeah.
As a bonus action, Lord Halram is going to activate his Celestial Revelation.
Okay.
And since it's a racial thing, he'll still be invisible, but he's going to start flying as 2 spectral wings appear on his back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly probably 15 feet off the ground,
Okay.
and I'll look at
Remick.
the High Rider. And as I appear, I'm gonna cast Hold Person at the second level.
Okay.
Paladin spell. Okay.
We really just don't want this guy to move at all.
All right. That is a natural 17. I think does that probably succeed? Do I need to look up his plus?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Succeeds.
All right. So magical bands start to wrap around him. He just like slings his arm out, and they dissipate.
Action. Okay. That should be all.
All right. So, Kaylin.
Okay. So, I am going to stay where I'm at, and I'm going to use both my attacks
Okay.
on Dremic.
Both of these. Gotcha.
Both of these. First one is a 16 to hit.
Okay.
Wait, no, you said advantage, correct? Since
With
he's
advantage, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Since he is kind of, especially
so
at the
that's
angle, because you're like hitting his back.
Right. So yeah, that 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Okay. And that was a 14 to hit, so I miss again.
Yep. You just kind of glance off his arm. You realize that you kind of have to hit just at the right angles to get through this powered armor.
And that is going to be it for me.
Okay. All right. Severin.
Oh boy.
Boy, this is a tense moment.
All right.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Okay. All right.
You were included, clan.
Saw that.
All right. So that's Severin's turn. Dremic's turn. He is going to try to free himself yet again, because with his fingers clutched around there, he can't really, he can't pull his hand out. So he's. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Okay, that is a 27, and with the 27, he opens his hands. That warhammer that was in his grasp falls to the ground, and you guys hear it hit, like cracks the floor as it hits. And he reaches up and twists and pulls his hand loose as the gauntlet still hangs in the air. Now he has full powered armor, but like half of his forearm is sticking out, just his bare skin. And he turns to face Kaylin. Shield up. That's his turn. Because he doesn't have any more actions. All right, Adara. And you're muted.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
It's gonna
the
take
turns
me a
that
minute
way.
to get used to that. And you're muted. Okay, thank you. I'm trying not to talk over everybody.
No, it's fun.
So with those two disappearing, and then being where am I'm going to use my feline agility.
Okay.
Just give me double movement, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm gonna get to here. I can't move my token. I don't know why I can't move my token, but I don't have any control of my token.
Interesting.
So I saw that
Are you accidentally logged in under the wrong account?
Maybe.
I think I
You
added
have
both.
that problem in mind.
Well,
think I added
I saw you were
both
using
accounts.
the measuring stick. Are you? Do you have the pointer?
No, I swapped back
okay.
to the pointer to move it. It wouldn't let me.
Oh.
Here,
Oopie.
so just point where you're wanting to go, and I'll place you there, and then so you're wanting to jump into that
Right-
open
right
room
here.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually,
So,
before I do that, though, before
Hold on,
do
I have to
that-
challenge it because you don't know. You just see an open door. Are you just investigating the open door? Because you don't know that Kyrie's in there. You don't. The only thing
Well,
you know
I
is
was
they came
gonna
out of there. Is
attack-
all.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's what I was wondering. I know Kyrie is missing.
Yep.
Currently.
You know she
I
is
don't see
missing,
her
and you
anywhere.
did see them come out of there.
And
So
she
there
said
is
to leave, so
suspicion.
I'm assuming
Yep.
she was in bad shape.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just going in to look. I honestly don't
Okay,
know, and I
that's
know
fine.
that they can't. She knows that they're not there right now, so she's hoping that she's okay. But hold on, before you move me, because
Okay.
I do want to do an attack up here really quickly
Sure.
before I
Okay.
move. I am going to first off use my arcane recovery really quickly, which doesn't take an action, I believe. It says no action, correct?
Don't think it does, right?
It
Does
says
it actually
no
say?
action.
Yeah. So it's just like it just happens. Yeah. You can only
Okay,
do
so
it
I'll
like
do-
once per
Yes,
long
for
rest,
long
right? So
rests.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'll use that afterwards, and I'll handle that once we're done with the thing. But I am going to. I'm gonna cast a fireball out because I can.
Okay.
I cast fireball.
I like it.
At the 3rd level, and I want it to be up here, so I can
Okay.
try to hit. If I can hit all 3 of these, I will, but I don't think I can. So just maybe these 2 here.
All right.
I know
let's
it's
get out the.
freaking massive. I can. Yeah. I
It
can't
is a
remember how-
20-foot radius, and here it is.
Can you
Please hit me.
shoot it over, it down, and over one more? Yeah, right there.
Like an artist with the fireball.
Thought it might fit there, but I wasn't sure. I would like to cast fireball rather.
Yeah. This place looks pretty singed, by the way. I think you've cast a couple of fireballs in.
That's my last one. That's at least for now. I'll have another one after my
It's
arcane.
looking like
Alright.
an 8-year-old brick
Um,
oven pizza oven.
Yeah, it's fine. So the 3rd level, that's 8d6.
All right, so that's roll 2 deck saves for the guards there, and I'll roll Dremix.
All right.
I rolled a 1
Oh,
Okay, so one rolls
for
a 10,
Dremix.
and one rolls an 8.
Oh my gosh.
that's a lot of damage.
That's gonna hurt.
How much did you roll already?
So I rolled, let's see, 10, 20, 5,
Bad.
so 27 points of damage.
Okay, so that's 54 to Dremix then. Because it's doubled.
Ouch.
So I think both of them did they both fail?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they take the 27. And he takes 54. Just an explosion. Huck, you feel the heat, just come right on the back of your head there.
It's hot in here, sorry.
All right, see if you can move your token now.
Yeah, let me see if I can move my token. Oh, I can.
I added both accounts, so.
All right. Can I see anything? I'm assuming other than just seeing she's bloodied right now.
Yep. So, hang on one second.
So that's my spell slots back.
Okay. So, you just hop across the room, right?
Yes.
As you hop over top of actually he's flying. As you run hop just below his legs and go through the door, you land and you look around and immediately you see this gray-skinned, like hairless form on the floor with this, it looks just like brown, like studded leather armor, just covering its torso and part of its midsection. You don't see Kyrie. You just see whatever this is on the floor. Looks humanoid, but it's not moving.
Two rapiers laying on the ground.
Yeah, you do see a couple of rapiers laying on the ground.
All right, that will. I can't do anything else.
Also,
but she.
there's a hat, right? The hat wasn't. I
Oh,
think it was
yeah.
purchased. It's laying. There's a hat laying there,
We'll
and
say
as you
she
see
got
the hat,
out.
okay.
She she ends her turn, she will go over comms and say, "There's a body in here. I'm not sure if this is Kyrie, but her stuff is around around the body. It doesn't look good." And she will end her turn there.
Okay. Guard number 3. Slightly singed.
Yep, slightly singed. He sees Kalen over there, just wailing into Drimic.
Yep.
And he's gonna be like, "Don't worry, sir, I'll save you." And he runs over there. And then he begins to hit Kalen with pent up rage and singed body hair smell.
Okay.
Awful smell.
Yeah, the smell in here is
Awful smell.
awful, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it's stanky. All right, so 23 to hit on the first attack.
That hits.
And then 16 to hit on the second.
That misses.
All right. Und attack. Let's see, that is 12 slashing and 5 lightning.
So 6 and 5, because he's raging. She's raging.
Yep. And that is his turn.
Does just one attack?
No, he did. He went for 2, but he missed the second.
Oh, missed one. So okay.
Yep.
11 total damage for you, Kaylin. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
All right. So it'll be Sir Eldrick's turn at the moment.
You're Eldrick.
Yeah, but let's see.
The man, the myth, the legend.
One who ran off and got his ass captured.
Kaylin and Huck, please roll me a perception check.
Rude.
You got it, boss man.
Okay.
On it.
That is an 11.
11. Okay.
Why is my face not capable of seeing the word perception? I got it. Stay on the 20. Yo, that's a nat 20.
Natural 20. Huck, as Kaylin, you hear nothing with an 11, but Huck, with a natural 20, somehow as you're running out the door, you hear what sounds like someone fighting in the other room, like sounds of swords hitting, shields, and almost in back behind you, in like this room over here.
Okay.
That room in there. You hear sounds coming from there. Sounds like fighting and possibly sounds of magic in the room.
Damn it. I wish I didn't get a natural 20. Okay.
Okay, so, all right. So it would be Prugman and Yarman's turn. Let's just see something real quick.
Okay. Got it.
All right, just placing up things here. All right, Huck, you see also a figure come around into the door frame there, who looks like he's dressed just like the Hill Riders. But as he comes around the side, his helmet is missing, and you see Nathaniel standing there, and he locks eyes with well, he doesn't lock eyes because I don't think Drimic sees him because he just got hit by a fireball, but he sees Drimic and he locks in on him. Somehow you're running and looking backwards at the same time. I don't know with a nat 20. That's what's happening.
Oh, it's an upgrade from Matthias. Huck's head can go 360.
It must be an upgrade. All right, guard 1.
Oh,
Hold on, guard 1. Let me show you what you're encountering. Nobody else can see this though, except for guard 1.
Guard 1 acknowledges that. Guard 1 is very...
Never mind. I forget Clan can see everything, so you can see.
Yeah, I can see. Guard 1 is very confused and will stop attacking.
Yep.
And that will be guard
Okay.
1's turn.
Does he drop his weapon?
He doesn't drop his weapon, but he kind of just holds
like
it back.
defensively,
Yes.
defensively kind of steps
Yes.
back. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
he is trying to protect himself.
I got you. Huck, you are invisible.
I'm invisible, and Nathaniel at large does not change my mission because Kalimvor demands. Then I come over here and I pray over this body that may or may not be my friendo.
All right.
And that's how I conclude my turn.
Okay. Praying is not an attack, so you do it invisibly. So.
Great. Kalimvor, please! It's not her time! If it is
Adara,
her-
I just
you
hear
can
this.
see it. You can see it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm just kind of
Because
like,
when you go invisible, it's like you're stepping into the ethereal plane, kind of. So it's
Third
I
eye
think
not
I
blind.
think it separates them. Because I'm pretty sure it tells me I have to choose between the two.
oh, you have to choose between the two.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it says third eye. You can use your action to choose one of the following benefits, which lasts you until the end. You gain dark vision at a range of 60 feet. You can see into the ethereal plane within 60 feet. You can read any language, or you can see invisible creatures and objects within 10 feet.
There you go. All right, so you can hear Huck, but you can't see him then.
I'm just shaking my head at this point, like, okay.
Yeah, you know
Yeah, like,
exactly who's doing
okay.
this.
Guard number 4.
Guard number 4 is going to
Sees, I would say he sees Nathaniel,
sees Nathaniel.
or at least he
So he's gonna
hears what's going on.
He
behind
sees
him.
Nathaniel, but he's kind of loyal to Dremic. So he doesn't know what Nathaniel's here to do, so he kind of thinks Nathaniel's here to save Dremic, maybe too. So he's gonna run over here, over the body of his fallen comrade who had
Okay.
kids, and these people have killed.
God,
Wow.
horrible people.
Yep, horrible people. Right before Yuletide.
Oh my god.
I mean, we
And-
say
It ain't coming for them kids.
and then he's going to attack Kaylin as well.
All right.
Because they're going to be sad this Christmas. Oh shit! Stop. Okay, that is 16 to hit on the first one.
That misses.
Yeah. And that is 16 again, so that misses as well. He's very worked up and emotional and can't scan hit because of his emotional damage right now.
All right, round
You
7.
step to me, that means you forfeit your life as well.
JD.
You
Nice.
killed Steve.
So since Drimic is now turned onto Kaylin and they're all rushing her,
Yep.
JD's gonna look at Drimic and say, "Since you choose to continue to fight, you leave me no choice." And JD's gonna pull his revolver and he's gonna take aim and try to do as much damage as he can to Drimic.
All right.
And with that, the first thing JD's going to do is waste a grit point to fire off a violent shot.
Okay.
So alongside
You
sharpshooter,
guys see JD pull his revolver, aim it, and turn it sideways.
Yes.
Gangster.
Kill shot, kill shot.
So that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So that's That's 27 points of damage on the first shot.
Okay.
And then he's going to spend one more, his final grit point, to fire off another violent shot with sharpshooter. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's 35 points of damage on that shot.
Ooh.
And then with this final shot, sharpshooter without a violent. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That is 31 points of damage.
All right. And you notice that he is bloodied.
Not that time.
And I guess since you said he shot 2 this way, as he turns it back this way and fires off his 3rd round, he's just going to keep staring down the sight and
That's a lot of damage.
await for his reply to see if he even acknowledges that he said anything, and that'll end his turn.
So, Dara, I think you're focused in on what's in front of you, so you don't notice what's going on behind you here. On the Duchess's turn, she comes over here and steps back into the material plane, and you guys see, she says, "Not yet, I need you a little longer." And she grabs a hold of Dremic, and they both go, shoof.
Damn it.
Howard.
And they are off the battlefield there.
Well, that just answers JD's question then as soon as that happens.
All right, Kyrie, on your turn, you are standing, looking down at your body, confused. You don't really know what's transpired at the moment. You see Huck standing there praying. And I know he's invisible, but you still see him praying. You see Adara just kind of standing there, just looking bewildered. Everything has like a sickly green tint to it. And you hear something like almost like a swooshing type of noise as you take a step back, and before you, it's almost like light comes through the ceiling, and this like lines of matter come falling down but doesn't break through the ceiling, and it forms into a humanoid who lands on one knee, arms out to the side, fully armored from head to toe. He's very ornate looking armor. As he stands, you see a symbol across its chest. It's like a curved line that comes out with two little lines coming off of it and two little half moons under it.
Oh my god.
Roll a perception check just to see what else you notice.
I've been rolling for shit tonight, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
That's a 9? Wait,
A
no.
9?
Reliable talent. That's a 15.
15. Excellent. So with that, you also see this sword, like everything, even he has like a pale like green tint, but the sword on his left hip glows, like almost radiates light, the hilt of it. And you notice off of his right hip there's a chain that goes down to a book that's hanging and kind of just swinging and gently tapping against his leg.
Does it look like
As-
Huck's book?
It kind of looks like a book like that, yeah. You see these wings unfurl behind him. They go out like 7-8 feet on each side, just huge wings. And the face is just a visor with a darkened slit across. And you hear it steps toward you. And as it takes a couple of steps, it stops and looks around, almost like it's looking through the walls. Like it's pausing. Even though you don't know what this creature would normally do, it just feels like it's lingering longer than it should. As it takes another step to you and says, hang on one second. Because it would know your actual name, so and I don't remember it quite right off the top of my head.
It's just Kai.
Kai. So it walks towards you and says, Kai, you have been called to judgment. And it reaches its right hand out, like palm up.
Is this when I can do something?
You can do whatever you want to. It's the situation where you're in at the moment.
What up, Russ?
Sorry.
She's gonna look at him. She's gonna look at his hand. Well, shit, this should be good. Stick her hand on top of his and grab it.
You see its head just kind of tilt down like in acknowledgement, and then look up, and you feel just like you're being lifted, and just almost like pieces of you like are flying upwards, and then all of a sudden you're traveling. And we'll come back to you in a minute. So, all right.
No.
It would be her turn, but she's no longer around. So Lord Halram, flying 15 feet up in the air. Oh gosh. Sly couldn't resist.
Yeah.
Dying or not, he's gonna join. All right, Judgy. What do you want to
do? Okay. Seeing everybody just vanishing, to take some ease off of Kalen, he will shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts at this guy and see how that goes.
All right. Go ahead and roll him.
$13 to hit.
13. Let me look. Since Clan's not there. 13 misses.
Okay. Oh gosh, that's worse. Okay. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
That guy is bloody.
Eldritch Blast.
That guy's
11 force damage to that guy.
That is the best type of damage.
And then reaching out, he will use his first level spell slot to cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action on Kaylin, which will boost her AC by 2 while he's concentrating on it.
Okay. Give her a shield. Wherever it is. There it is. Okay.
And that should be all.
Okay. All right. So, Kaylin, +2 to your AC. You're still raging. Your turn.
Still raging. So I am going to take one swing at each of them, the 2 in front of me.
That's fair.
So, first attack. 25 to hit.
That hits.
And second one, 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, so the one that lands, I'm gonna focus on the one that's bloodied.
Okay.
So that is 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And here. Okay, and so I have a quick question. So for the +3 to melee damage with raging, would I be able to add that to the fire damage or no?
Yeah, you add that. No, you add it only one time per
Okay.
hit.
Okay,
So, yeah.
so then that's 7 fire damage.
Okay. You get those, Clan?
Yep.
Okay. Righty.
Okay. And I'm going to use my movement to get out of the way a little bit and go over here.
Give my one guy opportunity attack.
Yeah. The one can, right? The other one used it.
Right.
Hmm.
So that'd be 27 to hit.
That hits.
That is 10 slashing and 8 lightning.
Okay, so that's 9 damage total. Am I doing math correct?
I think so. Didn't hear. I didn't hear the numbers. I was looking at something else. We'll go with 9. 9 sounds good.
I'm pretty sure that's right, Tim.
Okay. Alrighty.
You just round everything up. So if you round it down and it's half, then you just round it up. Round everything up.
Well, I think that was exactly 9. That's what I was asking.
Oh yeah, then it stays at 9. Yep.
Okay.
All right. All right. So you ran over to there. Was you anything else?
I'm just gonna end it right there.
End it right there. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Severin, on your turn, since you're here,
Yeah.
you see these individuals standing around you, and
Aren't I down on death saves?
nope, not. Nobody could see, but somebody actually cast Cure Wounds on you at 3rd level, and I need to roll that, actually. I think that's 3d8, right? So...
That guard's about to get fucking ganked. Fucking hell.
Let's see. 11... Where's my sheet? Cure wounds, cure wounds, cure wounds. That's... You have 16 points of health, and you are laying prone. You don't recognize the guy standing over you. I don't think you know any of these individuals, actually, to be honest.
No,
but
I do
they do
know
have
what
a
the
sword
guys-
at your throat. Like
They
this
have
guard.
one?
Yeah, the guards have like they have swords like pointing at your chest, your throat area. A couple of them do. The other one down here, this one here, is currently holding a sword up to that guard, who is kind of standing almost defensively. All right, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna put my hand. I assume because I was unconscious, my sword is gone.
Your sword is gone.
I'm just gonna put my hands up like almost like a surrender, like a don't shoot kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, because you still look like the Duke at the moment.
Can I drop that?
You can, I think, as an action or something, right? Or,
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna
bonus
I'm gonna-
action. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna drop that and go. I'm not him. I'm not. What the fuck happened? And I'm not even gonna try to stand up because they all have swords. I'm just gonna lay there face up at them.
What you do is they keep their swords on you, but you see them kind of look up at each other across over your body. They're wearing helmets, so you can't really see their faces, but they kind of look up and they look over at the gentleman standing above you there, and he shrugs. He's like, I don't know him, but he's definitely not the Duke. So
Still not gonna move because they have swords
Okay.
and stuff at my chest and throat.
all right, it would have been Drimmick's turn next, but he is not there. Adara.
Okay, I can hear Huck praying. I'm going to use my primer. So Adara reached down to her waist, near where her book is. And she's gonna lay her hand on it, and she's going to use the primer to cast Healing Word. Because that's what I took for that. And try to heal Kyrie.
All right.
And I rolled a 4 plus the spell modifier, right?
Yep.
Which is another 4, which is 8 points of healing.
Look stuff up real quick, just to see if you would have saw something.
Ah, yeah.
debatable. I'm gonna roll on it because I don't really know, because it's there. Ghosts aren't actually totally in the ethereal plane,
Yeah.
but it's like they're stuck in between.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you would see that or not.
Okay.
We'll just roll. We'll say high you do, low you don't. So okay, it's a 2. So yeah, I guess you don't see that. So
He didn't
All
use his loaded die.
He didn't use his loaded die. Wow, Diz. I see how it is.
found the cheapest one, rolled it.
Yeah, so I mean, she would do that either way because she sees.
Yep. So
the
you
light.
use that, and you don't see any change. You don't notice any movement.
So, not seeing any change, she would go over comms and say, I think we may have lost her. I believe Kyrie is gone. I tried to heal her. I'm not seeing anything, but I don't know much about healing. I don't know what else we can do. And after doing that, she will. Does she see anything? Like, does she see what all's in this room with it being as small as it is?
Yeah, you can see there's like a weapon rack and an armor rack off to the right. A table with some paper on it. Looks like maybe like a station with like a wash bowl on it. There was that desk over there in the corner with some papers and stuff on it. A little table behind you, a chest behind you, and a chest at the end of the bed. Yeah.
I was wondering if this was a chest or not.
That is,
knowing
yeah.
what she knows about chests, she will walk up to this one and will end her turn.
Okay.
If I don't think I
All
can
right.
open it because I already used my action, so
Right.
so I will end my turn.
Guard number 3.
Okay, guard number 3 is going to. This one doesn't know much of what to do except Kalen moves, so he's going to go after her.
And
First attack is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack is an 18 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Damage. That is 8. It's not a 13.
Yeah.
That is an 8 slashing damage.
4.
And 7 lightning.
7. Okay.
Alright.
That is his turn.
So 11 points of damage for you. Alrighty. On this range of turns here, which would have been Eldrick, Prugwin, Yarman, we're going to use it to give all these other people a turn. So Nathaniel sees what's going on. Says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Runs over here and says, "Stand down." And as he does, says, "Your leader has left you. Stand down." And he's going to roll an intimidation. And that is a lot.
Get him, Nate. Get him.
What is his plus? Let's see.
Plus 1 Miriam.
1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
1
That is a
million
20,
intimidation.
21. Clan stepped away, so I'll roll in opposition. Well, he rolls just as high. I rolled exactly the same. He said, "I'll die before I surrender to you." So that's the turn there. But next, I guess that guy's not going to give up. We'll roll for the other guy too. He's standing there next to
I
him.
was gonna say, which guy said hell no?
The one that's a little more injured up here, which I'm gonna mark with.
Oh, he gonna die.
We're gonna mark with a
You got that
yellow
shot.
dot. He drops his sword and just kind
I
of
was
puts his
gonna
hand
end
up.
him.
The one at the bottom is he's ready to go. He's ready to meet Kellamvor. I
Kellamvor.
guess.
Are they saying this loud enough that me and Sir Helram can hear them?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
screaming it.
So,
yeah.
so I can hear Nathaniel's voice.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Let's see. The others, we'll say they're threatening the guy up top as well. So that is roll for him since Clan's not there. Okay, and he surrenders up top, so we'll mark him with yellow as well. And Leonard, he leans down and looks and says, "Now, who are you? You have to be with the other ones." He kind of makes a motion at the guards, and they pull their swords back away from Severin there.
Not Leonard. Ah.
See, Buck hates Leonard. We all love him.
He is a cleric. So,
Hey, Leonard.
all right, and so that will be their turn for the moment. Guard 1 is, we'll say, no longer fighting, so he puts his sword down. Huck,
I didn't
invisible.
see anything
You
that
didn't
went-
see it, but I'm going to give you roll a religion check, okay? And let's see if you felt anything in the room.
Got a +3 to religion. Come on. Yep, we're right there on 8 fucking teen. Hell yeah, that's a 21.
Yeah.
21. You felt the presence of Kellamvor, like not himself, but almost like his hands come out and like touch, this area. You feel
Yeah.
like you've done something here.
Yeah, I'm giddy. And there's a body,
There's a body.
and there's a bunch of shit laying around, or just
Well,
like a
that's
couple-
usually, that happens when you die. I mean, just. Oh, you mean the stuff? Yeah, our stuff's on the
Right.
ground.
Buck hears
Fortnite,
Kyrie's
like your
voice
whole
in his head.
inventory
Don't
just
touch my
explodes out."
fucking shit.
Yep, her swords are laying right there. The hat's laying right there. Her armor is on her body. Her bag is laying there.
And Adara's in the corner.
Adara's looking at a chest over there. Not
Looking at the chest.
she can't, but you're invisible, so she can't see you anyway. But
I felt something. Finally, I
Mhm.
felt something. I'm
You did.
going to start like gathering the stuff up. I'm gonna put her stuff in pockets, in the body's pockets, and I'm gonna try to collect her up. I don't know how many actions that takes, but
Okay.
just
okay, we'll say that you're gathering the things up this turn as your
Yes.
action, and then on your if it comes to your next turn, then you can like try to pick the body up. Okay.
I accept this.
Which will look interesting. It'll be like the body's floating. But
Oh my god, that's so scary.
It's just in caseies, just in caseies.
just in case.
I thought
Yeah,
this man was about to loot my fucking body.
I don't know.
And if
Yes.
she made it back in any way and she found out Huck looted her body, Huck might die.
You looted me.
Shithead.
All right, guard 4 has given up on the battle. Round 8, JD. You see the one guard kind of holding his hands up. He's dropped his weapons. The other one is still in an offensive type of stance. You can see him.
JD heard the voice, heard the altercation. He
Yeah,
steps
you
up.
You don't hear the cleric. You don't
Well,
hear
no,
Leonard, but you
just-
do hear
just
Nathaniel.
heard Nathaniel
yeah,
and this
you do.
guy's altercation. He steps
Yes.
up a little closer, gun still
Yep.
drawn, and he goes, "Son, he gave you an option, and you chose poorly." 3 rounds into his back.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Sharpshooter.
All right.
That is a 21 to hit.
20 hits. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's the lowest I've ever heard JD roll on an attack.
That's not true. I've rolled a 19 before on an attack with sharpshooter.
That's still ridiculous either way.
I mean, I have a plus 11 to hit.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah. It curves. It kind of levels off here.
So that is 27
about these levels?
damage on the first hit.
All right. 27. A little bit of damage.
So I know I have to subtract 5, but that's a nat 20. So 31
That's a nat 20.
minus 5. So
Yeah, still hits. But it is a
26
natural
to
20.
hit.
Mm-hmm. So double everything. Double all the dice. Clan, while you were gone, 2 of your guards gave up the fight. They have yellow dots on them. And the one is fighting to the death.
Which he may reach soon because JD's shooting him in the back.
He is shooting him in the back.
There you go.
So
Thank you for tanning.
with that one, everything doubled plus the 10. That's 47 points of damage.
My
Okay. I'll let you subtract that one, Clan, since you're back.
Okay.
Lord, have
And
mercy.
And you,
The last shot will be.
I would say mark him, but I don't think there's a point.
That will be a 24 to hit.
It
It
is.
is.
Okay. That is 29 points of damage.
How will you like to do this?
So, after JD has already told him he made the wrong choice by not listening, he's going to put 2 in his back and 1 at the base of his skull for the final shot. And as the gun's smoking, JD's just going to empty the gun because he's out of rounds right now. And that'll end JD's turn.
Nathaniel's now covered in blood splatter. It's fine.
Yeah. So it's just, he's like, I'll die before I surrender to you. And then it's like almost like his jaw comes unhinged as the bullet flies past Nathaniel's head and strikes the wall behind him. His blood flies all over him.
Aw, pretty boy's covered in brain matter.
So is
His poor
Kalen a little
hair.
bit, but you know, it just adds
And
to
with
the
that,
aesthetic.
combat is over. There's no more combatants on the
Oh.
field.
Nice.
Well, I would say if combat's over, then JD's walking up to Nathaniel loading his gun. At that point.
Well, used to getting a little dirty. Puts a sword away. Oh, sorry. Clan is Nathaniel. Sorry. Go ahead, Nathaniel. You're all bloody.
Just pretend Nathaniel said what Diz said,
There you go. But in a clan voice.
but in my voice, yes.
Thought you were on patrols.
Well, I was going to patrols and got word that strange things were afoot up here at the keep. Seems like it's a good idea that I came by.
Could have used you sooner.
Well, we did have to fight our way up through the different rooms. Also discovered a nice teleport back there.
Yeah,
Super handy.
That's how we ended up here.
So, what
did-
exactly happened?
Did y'all kill the Duke in the other room?
I don't think so. He was kind of surrendering when I was on my way here, but
Oh, okay. He wasn't actually the Duke. We already killed him.
okay, yeah. Sir Eldrick told us what was going down, so we knew we needed to get in here and help you guys.
Leonard comes walking through the door. Phew, we got here just in time.
Well, maybe. We lost the Duchess, the lady, and the High Rider all escaped.
Grimmick's
Was it-
gone.
Was it as we suspected? Were they something unnatural?
Oh, yeah. From what we've been able to gather, demonic in some way. Because I don't believe JD would know what a succubus is, but he knew that they weren't, with the way
Kyra
the
comes-
sword worked.
Yeah, Kyra comes walking through and says, I knew it. Everyone thought I was crazy. At least you guys believe me.
We killed the Duke and the Marquis. The other three managed to, I believe Adara said, go to the ethereal plane and escape. I don't know where they are.
Ran like the
but-
cowards they are.
But we did lose someone.
Oh, who's? What happened? Are they? Is there
Kyrie.
anything we can? Is there anything we can do?
JD points towards the door that he knows Adara went into.
Kalen's gonna sprint through the door in a panic towards where they said that Kyrie was.
Once Kalen enters the room, Adara will turn, and you'll see that her ears are kind of dropped and not really perked up. And she'll look at Kalen as she enters and kind of just catch eyes with her. And you see she's kind of sad as she just kind of closes her eyes and puts her head down a little. And then she turns back to the chest to begin rummaging through it.
You see that? Also, you see Kyrie's body floating in midair.
What you assume is Kyrie's body, because Kalen's
Oh, yeah,
never
sorry.
seen changeling Kyrie.
You see a changeling floating in midair with armor that you wouldn't even notice either. I mean,
Yeah.
Because Kalen didn't see any of the reveal.
no.
Fuck.
But the hat's there. So,
Can't
Huck's
see Huck.
invisible at the moment. That's why you see the body
I'm
floating.
invisible. That's why she's
Yeah.
floating.
yeah.
Where is she?
Well,
What is this?
Huck's holding her, I'm pretty sure. He's
Leonard.
invisible. I could hear him praying. Huck, are you... Huck?
Yes, come on board. We'll save her. I promise. And I'm invisible, but I'm here.
Leonard.
So as that's happening right there, we're going to focus over here on Nathaniel and them for a second. And then we're going to take a real quick break, and we're going to come back with some exciting stuff. So,
This is just trying to keep me from starting to bawl over here.
no, I'm sure we'll have more of that stuff, but we'll see how it plays out. Leonard says, well, if the Duke is gone, then who leads now?
I will lead.
I would be careful if I was you.
Why do you say that?
As the Duchess and the lady ran, they talked of vengeance. They also, as we attacked Drimmick and got him hurt, the Duchess reached out and grabbed him and said that she's not through with him before they all disappeared.
Troubling, definitely. I'll make sure the Hell Riders and the guards are looking for them. But I doubt they'll come back looking the way that they did.
I'm
At
not
least if they're
saying
smart.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be a bad idea to have somebody with a more level head on the throne. Just you would need to be careful because they're not finished here.
Pyre says, what were they exactly again?
And JD will try to describe what he saw them try to do, like what the Marquis tried to do to him.
Okay.
But like I said, you said JD wasn't sure what they were. So
Right. So you're just describing them.
what
and
the
you
Duke
describe
looked
what
like, and
the
then
Duke
what
and-
Marquis tried to do to him.
The ones sound like succubuses. She looks over at Leonard, and he's shaking his head. The other is different, though.
He was way bigger than the other three.
Wonder if he was a devil as well.
JD kind of pats his arm. This worked on them rather well.
That means that the people that have gone missing, they were taking their souls then. Not just their bodies.
Did the other 8 make it out okay?
You see her kind of lean back against the wall. And Leonard kind of comes over to comfort her a little bit. Leonard says, yes, they're in the other room. There was a small battle over there with some Hill Riders, but we had numbers on them, and there was Hill Riders that were loyal to Nathaniel that helped us.
Well, at least this battle wasn't for nothing.
She looks over at Leonard and says, is there anything that can be done for their souls? Leonard shrugs and says, I would think that we would need to ask the men in the other room. There's enough religious knowledge in that other room to tell you anything that you would ever need to know.
Speaking of souls, Leonard, is there anything that you or someone in the church can do for their ally?
Asking if Leonard can do anything for the souls.
No, for Kyrie.
No, for
who went
Kyrie.
down in the fight.
Oh, for Kyrie. Oh, for their
Yeah.
ally. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't. He's like, I don't have that kind of spell.
If no one can do anything, then I promise you all that she will be remembered always here in Elturel as a hero. I'll make sure that happens. She
Maybe
gave her
we
life
should-
to save us.
Maybe
We
we
need to
should
get
go
the hell
back
out
to
of
the other chamber with the others.
Agreed. Let's get out of here. Smells of death and burnt hair.
We would
Katie will
have
go
got
over
in there
comms.
sooner, but there was spikes all over the floor. It was really hard
When
to
he
get
says
through
that-
there.
When he says that, JD will kind of snicker. That might have been my doing.
You see him kind of rubbing his down where his foot is.
JD will go over comms and say, when you're finished and are able to get the body ready, we're heading back to the throne room.
Do I have the body ready?
You do. You're carrying it.
Okay, we go. Body and all.
Okay. How long does the invisibility last? An hour, right?
I
10
don't
minutes
know
or an
the
hour?
pattern, but let me see here.
It lasts for a while.
How much time has passed since we started the line, Diz?
So the line started right
Up to 1 hour.
for combat, right? Or
Yeah,
did it
yeah,
happen
before-
during?
before combat?
So
No, before combat.
Yeah. So we're saying like, that happened and then the combat happened. The combat was really quick.
Right.
Less than a minute, so like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Well, in that case, the body unconscious on the floor should have already phased back in then, because the invisibility
yep.
lasts 7 minutes.
Yep. So we have a dead body over here.
I was just checking for the dust time frame.
Yep. So all the dust is faded. All right, so we're gonna pause right here. We'll take a quick break and come back as everybody's making their way back over to the other room. So that's what we'll be when we come back. So see you guys in just a few. All right, we are back, and I'm gonna say everybody. Did you guys go through the teleporter to get back to the other room, or did you walk down the hallway?
Teleporter. Yes, teleporter.
I still need to look in the chests because I was doing that as
All right.
they were doing
That's true.
stuff.
So you go to open the chest. It is locked.
Of course it is. Here's a thought.
I mean, you can do anything else that you want to do in here. Like
Could have tried to.
you don't have to. You don't have to rush
Sorry
to the
about
other
that.
room or anything. It's all your choice. How you want to go about it.
Yeah, I mean, JD was just letting y'all know where we were headed.
I would say probably Kaylin, Huck, and the rest have probably left the room. Is that fair to say? Did you guys do that? So you're in the room by yourself.
So
You can try to
Kaylin-
blast the lock off. Or
I was gonna
whatever.
say, I'm gonna try and just see if I can open. I'm gonna see if I can get it open.
Sure.
Why
What was Kaylin
not?
doing?
so Huck's still invisible, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So and you said that Kaylin's like hat is on the floor. Kind of
Kyrie's
just
hat.
Kyrie.
I gathered up all of Kyrie's stuff and the body that may possibly be Kyrie, and I'm walking out the door.
So it's all
think
floating
it's-
with the body.
I think it's safe to say, since everyone but Severin, Halram, and Kaylin have seen her not transformed, Huck knows it's definitely her.
Yep.
Like, everyone else would know it's her unless they forgot.
Yeah.
So Kaylin's gonna try to, pick herself back up and I guess slowly make my way back to the teleporter, not really saying much of anything to anybody, just kind of lost to the world in a sense.
Okay. All right, so we'll address Adara there. So Huck and Kaylin and the body of Kyrie are heading back towards the teleporter. Adara, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try something first before I
Okay.
just blow this shit to pieces. Can I use Ray of Frost on the lock? And then I
Sure.
want to hit it to try and break it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't
Yep.
break itself already.
Yep, just roll an attack. It's not really hard to hit. It's just
It's gonna be an 18.
18. Yep, so very easily hits. How much damage do you do to the lock?
It is going to be 3d8.
Nope.
So. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I thought that was 2 1s. It's a 7. Okay. Whew, thank God. 10. 10 points of
10.
damage.
Okay, so the lock that's on the outside, you see it freeze over and just crack open. And is just
I'm
hanging
gonna
there.
Take the lock off and
Okay.
open the chest. I was gonna firebolt it if it did. I couldn't freeze it
You-
open, so
You delicately take the lock off. It's cold, and you like drop it really quickly on the floor, and you just swing the chest open.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
oh god.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Well, that's not good. That's
Not
not
good.
one.
Oh my god. Okay, so as you open it, these two bolts flick up and shoot right at your chest. Okay. All right. So with a nat 1, let's see. The bolts themselves aren't that dangerous.
Dara, son of a bitch.
So I need you to roll. We'll just do 1 Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Oh wait, can I? Yeah. Okay, 1 Constitution saving throw. I wanted to see something really quickly because I almost forgot. Okay. It's a 19 plus 2.
19 plus 2. Okay.
21.
So you. All right. So you will only take. Let's see. It would be doubled. So you only take straight damage on the 1. So that's 18 points of piercing damage as the 2 bolts strike you in the sides. And then. Would have been doubled, but it's straight. So it's 16 points of poison damage. And you're not poisoned, but you do take the poison damage. So.
Gotcha.
And you
well,
rolled.
for all of the shit I went through,
Yeah.
something in this motherfucker.
Okay, so as you look in, there are various items in there, and we can do loot rolls on what exactly is in there. But beyond what the magical items are, you find what looks to be some documents, and as you pick them up, you're kind of looking through them. It appears to have Drimmick's name like on them. Like it seems to be so you take away that this was his room whenever he stayed at the keep.
Okay.
So we can do the loot rolls, I guess, here in just a few minutes when we do all of them. Because
cool.
even if you pick them up, you're not going to know exactly what they are at the moment. So I would imagine that you take everything that is of interest in the chest.
Yes,
So.
and as she grabs all of those, she'll stow them on herself, and she'll kind of walk out the door to where I'm assuming the others are out here somewhere to like make her way back.
Okay.
Knowing that she shouldn't remove anything that's impaled into her, so she'll kind of just be like, help, as she's walking back towards the area.
I would say that JD, being who he is, would have stayed right where he was until everybody passed him, and he's just kind of standing there propped up against the door frame waiting for Adara. Because
You would have heard her casting the magic.
Right, but
it makes a little bit of
I don't
noise.
know if he'd have heard the boats shoot off from that
Right.
distance. So he'd
Yep.
just kind of stand there watching and see her come out with this shit stuck in her and be like, you all right over there?
I've been better. And she's kind of half like holding them because they're painful, and she'll before you had kind of said things, I was potentially looking for another way out with Kyrie, and I opened the chest, which was locked. It might have been a little booby-trapped. And she winces.
Hopefully you found something good out of there.
I just grabbed it all and came this way. I haven't even looked. But I did find some papers potentially of Dremix that may be useful.
You want some help with that?
That would be good. Healing magic's not really my thing.
Oh, it's not mine either.
Let's just say healing's not really my thing. I like to make things catch fire. Obviously. And she kind of like half like lifts her arms up around the room, which is like scorched to pieces at this point because of the amount of fireballs she shot off in here.
I would like to use a healer's kit to remove the bolts and I guess fix the wound.
Okay. So you're not like a true trained surgeon, so let's just roll a medicine check just to see.
I mean, I do have the healer's feet.
You do, so you have a little bit of training, but I wouldn't say that you're just a, that wouldn't be your specialty, right?
Right.
So
medicine check.
It's not like you don't completely know what you're doing.
Can I like assist? I'm standing there.
That'd be
a... like, sure, how we help?
I don't know that you can assist. What was the roll?
18 on medicine.
18. Okay, that's good. So there is a lot of pain as he like holds you down and pulls the bolts out one at a time.
I mean, to be fair, JD's gonna make this a little painful to get her to understand not to play with trapped chests anymore.
I was looking for the way out.
Then you can roll the healer kits there. Over how many you're gonna use.
She'll kind of like make a noise, but it's almost like relative to a hiss that a cat makes in a way. As she's like gasping, she's like not happy noises.
Let's see. What's your maximum hit dice?
Shoot, where is that?
Probably a D6.
Well, I just need to know how many.
Oh, how many?
Total.
It's your level, so it's
okay. So
whatever your level
12.
is. How many hit dice you have? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is 26 points of healing.
Nice.
As he kind of patches up the wounds and stops the bleeding and kind of tightens them up a little bit after he pulls them out and looks at him and goes, "Oh, poison too, huh?"
Let's just say the magic helps with those a little.
Well, I guess we need to go check on the rest of the individuals.
All right. So there's a couple more. Lord Halrin. Doing anything or just following the crowd?
After there wouldn't have been any more danger, the main thing he would have done would just be to lower to the ground safely and then retract his wings back into himself. And then wherever majority's headed, he would follow them.
Okay. I'll go back to the chest. Severin. Anything else? You've already looted some of the places in the room. So we'll get to those rolls shortly.
I think we looted all of them, didn't we?
There was one that you didn't get to, but other than that, you had looted all of them.
The only place that we didn't loot was this one.
Right.
Fuck it. While they're all doing whatever they're doing, I'll get up and go over there and...
Okay. So I will say that as you open that...
Detect magic again.
There seems to be a lot of like clothing in there, like cloth, like types of clothing. Different like cowls and like different shirts and...
Same thing as always. I pop up the detect magic because it's an at will for me, and then I just
start grabbing
that looks.
Okay. Does anybody grab the other body laying on the ground there?
I was gonna say if nobody touched it, JD would have grabbed it on his way through.
Okay. One of the other guards would probably came over and helped you with it.
Okay. Because I would have told him this is one of the prisoners that we pulled out. That didn't make it to the other room.
So they take the other two guards hostage, taking away the rest of their weapons, and one of the other guards picks up the body of the last one, and you all make your way back to the other room. As this is going on, Kyrie, you feel yourself kind of it feels like you're being pieced back together as you feel your feet touch solid ground, and you feel still light as you're formed into whole again, and then you land. And as you land, you hear it's almost like your feet hit a metal surface. As you look around, there's darkness, but there's like this green like mist that hangs in the air all around. And the surface that you're standing in is metallic, and it stretches out and curves up at the edges. And as you look around, there are chains attached at various points that go up into the air. And as you look over to your right, you see what looks to be some type of large stone type of column in the middle, and you see what looks to be a hanging disc on the other side from some chains. The traveler that was there in the beginning is no longer with you. But you hear above, "Kai, you have come for judgment. Do any stand by your side?"
She's gonna look around to try to see where it's coming from. See if there's anybody actually there talking to her.
And it's just kind of emanating from everywhere. Does any wait for you in the beyond? Do you serve anyone that would back you?
I don't know. I mean, for most of my life, I've walked alone. At least it felt that way. Until recently. Is once, but Irene doesn't.
You don't know? He continues. Is there one that you have worshipped in life that would stand for you now? Or do you stand before judgment of your own accord?
I don't know if he would stand for me, but they say he created my people. So maybe he would. I don't know if the traveler would stand by my side, though.
You may call to him.
She's gonna close her eyes and, I guess, mentally call for the traveler for the first time in her life.
Okay. Some moments go by. There's just nothing. Awkward silence. We are alone.
Yeah, that checks out. If he won't come, I guess I stand alone.
Since you stand alone, how do you judge yourself?
I don't know. I mean, I've done some things, but who hasn't? I've hurt people. I've been hurt. I have helped when I thought it was needed. I wouldn't call myself blameless, but I'd like to think there are worse people out there.
You were not judged against others, but against yourself, your potential, what you could have been.
There's much.
Did you stand when others would have ran?
I ran for a long time, but when it ended, I stood for others.
Your path is fraught with turmoil. But whether you know it or not, there is one that stands for you. One that has put forth a word for you. So I offer you this, Kai. You can return to the material plane, to your body, in service of me. Or face judgment now, whatever that will be.
In service? Can I at least know what that means?
There's just a silence that hangs in the air. No answer comes. You get the feeling it means whatever is asked to whatever ends.
She's going to think for a moment. And she's going to remember those who hurt her as a child, but also those who helped her. She's going to think of the family she met on the crew of the Maiden's Revenge, and of feeling her life almost slip away as she was thrown over the edge. And she's going to think of the last few weeks of being rescued by people who had no obligation to, of traveling with others and sharing the truth of who she was. And she's going to think of all the answers she was still looking for, and the friends she was still getting to know, lingering on Kaylin a little bit. she's going to look up in the air and say, I don't think I'm done yet.
Very well, Kai. We will meet again. And then it just kind of, you just feel yourself like going backwards, like the entire world is turning on its back as the sky comes down almost on you and you go black for a second. And the next thing you know, you open your eyes and you see Huck standing over you with his book open, saying some type of prayer, while there is a group of holy men over there just kind of rubbing their heads, and everyone kind of looks at you and is shocked. Most people take a step backwards. Some people look at Huck, very confused. What does everybody else do?
Adara just looks. Her ears just perk up and is just staring.
I don't think I'm nearby. Am I? Even so, I wouldn't know what Kyrie looks like in her actual form.
Right. You are all in the big chamber, so you're all kind of relatively nearby. Yeah.
I was going to say, to be fair, depending on what's happening, JD's probably in conference with Nathaniel, so he's probably not even paying attention to what's going on.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know time frame if I'm still looting or if I'm over there watching this, or
You would be, everyone's over there at this point, yeah.
I just tap Huck on the shoulder. You did it. Good job.
Kyrie. Thank Callum for, yes, thank you. Oh my goodness, are you actually? Oh, and I'm like, kind of like shaking you around, like, oh, is this real?
Ow.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, at least you got my name right this time, Huck.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm so yes.
Healer.
Oh, are you really with us though?
We need a healer.
Lord Halram will walk over. Let's see if she can stand, and helping her with Huck's help as well. He's going to lay on hands and expend the rest of my 15 points, and then as I like grab with my other hand to kind of like steady her, I'm also going to use my healing hands, which is 4d4.
And when I came back, did I get anything, or is it just miraculously she awoke while she still had 0 HP?
You had 1 hit point, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You had 1. So as you stand up, as they're helping you up, you feel something that feels strange to you. Something hits the back of your neck. It's cold, metallic, and it weighs a little bit. It feels different. And as you look down, there is a pendant hanging from a chain. It's an oval with like a black, smooth gem in the middle of it.
Yes, I'm not alone.
No.
Damn it! Okay.
So that'll be another 10, so a total of 25.
Thanks, bud.
I don't have any healing, but I'm wishing a lot of healing.
From now on, this D&D campaign shall be called Kellum Force Takeover.
Oh God, I don't know what deal I just made, but okay.
You got a
It's
cool
fine.
necklace out of it. So
Yeah, I did. We'll see what happens.
Maybe you're like Kellamvor's Vax.
Oh, yeah.
it could have been a t-shirt that says I went and saw Kellenborn.
I'm with Kellenborn. I'm with Kellenborn.
I'm with Kellenborn. And it's got
died and all
a
I
finger
got
pointing
was
up.
the stupid T-shirt.
Yeah.
Need an I'm with Kellenborn t-shirt now. Forget the I stabby stab. I need one that says I'm with Kellenborn.
Yeah.
I refuse. No. She's already double classed. I'm not about to triple class her.
It's okay.
Claire.
Your,
Are you fucking
your birthday's coming up. It's fine.
bitch? Okay. I'm standing up now. And she's gonna look down. And she's gonna see her plain armor. She's gonna kind of look at her hands. And they're her pasty changeling self. And she's just like, oh, hell no. And she's gonna armor to her normal clothes and appearance to her normal self.
Yep.
Let's
So
fuck
you guys
that
see
shit.
her shift. Her armor changes.
I'm gonna start. Oh, well, let me help you if you're gonna. And I'm gonna start putting.
Where's my hat?
Oh, it's right here, and I had it on my head. Here you go.
I'd like to think Huck would put it on backwards.
Yeah, backwards.
100%
backwards.
it's on backwards.
Yep.
Feather is like going all wonky.
Oh man. And she's just gonna kind of look around because she's like, all right, what the fuck happened?
You see a lot of confused holy men. They're just kind of just like looking at you like, what happened? Because none of them had done a thing.
Adara is gonna walk up to Kyrie, and she's just gonna kind of look at her, kind of tilt her head a little, and say, "You were gone. I can almost feel like it. It didn't feel like you."
I was definitely dead as a doornail, honey. I wasn't done yet.
Huck, I don't know what you did,
Oh,
but she's okay.
well, I don't know. I'm glad though, Kyrie. Right, same one.
I guess,
You look a lot different, but okay.
I guess Killenvor is at least somewhere.
Yes,
Whatever that
he's all
means.
right. Mm.
And she'll kind of like place an arm on Kyrie's shoulder and just kind of pat it and smile. And then she'll turn and kind of walk towards the others.
I'd like to just for a second. Oh, Kyrie, did you see him? Did you talk with him? Did it work?
Do I know who I talked to?
You're not trained in religion, right? So I'll let you just roll
no.
roll
He
a
had
religion.
zero.
Roll a
Fuck
religion
no, I
check.
don't know shit about
The
religion.
DC is going to be
Kidding me?
really high, but we'll see. I mean, you could roll a natural 20 and
That's a 15?
know something. A 15? So you kind of are guessing from a 15 that some type of angel had come to get you and teleport you, and then you spoke to what you assume is Kellenbor's voice.
I think he was there, Huck. He gave me a choice.
That's Kellenbor's way. Yes.
I'm surprised you let me off the hook again.
As Hook is like handing you the rest of your stuff, like he hands you your bag, and as he does, kind of jostles a little bit, and something falls out to the floor. It hits the floor.
Oh,
Flat.
I'm so sorry.
You look down, and there's a book.
Damn it! No! Oh, I'm so mad right now. But
It's full
Kyrie's
of
gonna
wisdom.
pick it up.
Yeah.
It's full of wisdom.
You pick it up,
God
and I will
damn
send
it.
you what's in it. Looks like a
God
lot of
damn it.
proverbs about death as you flip through the pages.
Oh, and just as much as you hated everything that Huck did, you are about to be
I
This couldn't have happened to a more perfect character. Oh my god.
Yes,
She has
give
zero
God his
religion.
kiss to the gods. It's high to religion. It's fine. It's fine. I should have let her go, but it's fine. It'll be interesting. I'm fine. She's gonna pick up the book and she's gonna look at the cover. I'm guessing it looks like Huck's.
It looks a lot like Huck's, even the same color. Even it has the same like age on it. It feels like it's just an exact copy.
She's just gonna look at it for a second.
I'm gonna bust mine out too. Oh,
She's gonna mutter under her breath, "What the fuck did I just do?" But she's gonna put it back in her bag.
and as the realization dawns on me, I squeeze the life back out of her. Oh my, yes, we're together on this. Oh, it's so good. Welcome to the family.
She's just like, "Yay." She's thrilled.
So great.
Kaylin, what are you doing as you see all this?
Kaylin's just not even really paying attention. She's just sitting up against the wall, kind of like zoned out in her own world. Like she's not even really paying attention to what's going on. Just she's trying to find a way to cope with what she thinks has happened. But
Okay.
she's blind to everything that's around her right now.
Does Kyrie notice her off in the corner?
Roll perception.
That's a 22.
Yes, yeah.
She's gonna
As Huck
kind of...
picks you up and bear hugs you and spins you around, you catch a glimpse of Kaylin leaned up against the wall.
Huck, give me a minute.
Oh yes, of course. And I put her gun down. Oh, I'm so sorry.
And she's gonna just walk over to Kaylin and approach from behind so she can't see her, because she said she's crying in the corner. I'm assuming she's facing the wall.
Hmm.
And she's just gonna put her hand on her shoulder.
Not now, please. Please. Why did it have to be her? Why couldn't I have been strong enough to protect? Why does everybody I love have to go?
Well, shit. All of this for me? And yes, she says that out loud.
No, it can't be.
I couldn't leave when I owed you a dance.
Galen's gonna jump up and quickly wrap her arms around her.
Kyrie's gonna hug her back.
I lost you couldn't even say goodbye.
I'm not that easy to get rid of.
As they have that moment of celebration, the other party members, I would imagine, are gathered around Nathaniel and Kyra and Leonard and a few of the religious leaders of the community. What are you guys doing?
As we're standing there, I would say that Adara is probably examining the papers she found in Dremic's chest, or the chest that had the stuff for Dremic. I guess she doesn't know for certain, but she's looking over the papers and reading them.
Okay. Well, it's quite a bit about like battle tactics and stuff like that. Some of that stuff's in there. He's got documented the succession of what he knows of the royal family, which looks quite a bit different than what you remember Kyra having. There's not as many branches at a certain point in the past, and it looks about like roughly 550 years ago, give or take, that the line ends. And at that point, there's just a note written that they are in control now. So while Kyra had various different families going on after that, at that point, the line ends. And you assume that that's probably when these devils took over, slipped themselves in and removed the royal family and took their places.
As she's looking over this, she will kind of, I guess, look up and say, Nathaniel, Kyra, JD, I think this could help give us the answers that we were looking for. And she'll hand the documents first to JD to let JD see them first. Trusting him with them the most to decide if he wants to keep them or give them over to Nathaniel, since he's been talking with him.
I'd say that before Adara walks over with the papers, that JD would have been looking and talking with Nathaniel about the Royals not being the only issue. So he'd been.
Let me set the scene for you for what you're interested in the room, real quick.
Okay.
So you have a number of the guards, and those are more just like the city guards. That's when, and there's a few Hell Riders that seem to be up moving around, that appear to be loyal to Nathaniel. But there is what I can only describe as a pile of them. They're kind of grouped up and setting down, all kind of chained up. There's a bunch of Hell Riders sitting in the middle of the floor that have been wounded or just surrendered. There are a number of like dead bodies strewn about some of the guards and some of the Hell Riders throughout it looks like there was a battle here while you guys were fighting on the other side.
Okay. So, before Adara would be walking up and handing those papers to JD and stuff, JD would look at Nathaniel and say, knowing that you want to take over, and knowing what the royal family has done and said, or whatever they are, considering they may very well not be the royal family. They're not the only problem in this town.
Oh, really? What other problems are you speaking of?
There's a individual in the slums that was either in the pockets of this group of individuals and Drimic, or paid them off handsomely to keep him out of his business. When myself and Leonard went to meet with him, because I wanted to see who else read this city prior to the ball, he informed me that he is not afraid of the Hell Riders, nor the royal family.
Interesting. There have been talks about someone like that pulling the strings, a kind of shadow royal or something like that in the slums. I hope I can get to it. I don't know. Right now, the big thing is just stability. I don't know who I can trust, what I can do, whose support I have.
Leonard says, "You have my support, of course."
Well, thank you, Leonard. I appreciate that, but I'm no politician. I have no love of politics. I just
Not just me.
want to help.
The entire Church of Vanweir is behind you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that from the church. I truly do. But my plan is to just try to be a stabilizing force in the town till we get on our feet enough to where the people can choose who they want to lead.
Oh, I've never cared really for politics one way or the other. I was just letting you know of all of the pieces in play that I'm aware of.
Yes, well, hopefully I can get to that. If not, then whoever takes my place may be able to take on the task.
And then I guess at that time, I could have gotten the papers and kind of looked at them while we were all still kind of standing there.
Okay.
And then as JD's looking at him and kind of remembering everything he saw on the board and looking at him, he kind of looks at Adar and goes, "This is new."
What is new?
The tree's different. Doesn't match what they have.
It doesn't match. Kyra says,
What have you got there?
It's
Some papers I found in a chest. I think maybe
She looks
Dermot
like-
was staying there.
Kyra looks like she just wants to pounce on the papers. Like she's
JD kind of grips them a little tighter and kind of walks out like this in the middle of them, so because he's short, so
Yeah.
they can look down, but he's got a grip on them, like, "You're not ripping these from me unless you're gonna rip the page." And he's like, "Look, the tree's different from your board."
Yes. They must have killed the royal family and assumed their identities and slowly got rid of all of their relatives as well. Until there was only the 4 of them.
Well, Kyra, it looks like your wild stories and fantasies turned out to be true after all.
Yeah, what does it matter? I mean, that just means my mother's soul is probably lost. And you hear, excuse me, there was a bit of like talking going on over to the side of the holy men. The dwarf steps out. Let me speak to that one. There may be something we can do. Where did the bodies fall? He's looking around at all of you.
The bodies of the people or the succubi?
The devils.
Are we at the front where the
You're
dice
up at
is,
the
or are
yeah,
we-
yeah.
Okay.
No, you're up there. Yep.
Okay, so
You just kind of
Jade-
point them out.
JD's
Adara
going
points
to
to the giant one that she, murdered.
Yeah.
JD's going to cockily walk his ass all the way to the end of the throne room by the door, and he goes, "I put one down right here."
All right, so there is like ash on the floor. The one at the door, it's been walked through a little bit as people were coming in, but you can still see where it kind of scarred the floor with black marks there in both places. The holy men kind of gather around, and a couple of them kind of hold hands, and it's like they're trying to channel their power together as they're all very weakened at this point, and you just see for like a moment, you see like almost like this light almost shines in those areas, and you start to see like almost like mist coming up, and Kyra runs down and it starts looking, and I would say that all of you could roll perception if you want to, if you're paying attention to it. If you're not paying attention to it, you don't have to.
I was gonna say the one pile's right in JD's face, so I guess he would
Yeah.
see that one.
You're right there.
Same.
Yeah.
I got a 22.
Perception.
22. Nice.
I also got a 22.
Nice.
15.
15. Not bad.
I got a natural 29.
Natural 20. You see everything.
All of it. He sees all of it.
You
I got
see
a
Kyrie's still
18 plus
processing.
6,
She's
so
not
I got a
paying
24.
attention to shit.
24. Not paying attention. Kaylin, are you still hugging over there?
Not paying attention.
Not paying attention.
Nope.
Makes sense. I would say all of you could probably see this. Lord Howram a little bit less, but still with a 15, it's in the ballpark. It looks like the mist, like there's faces in it as they're floating upwards, and as they get so high, they just kind of flutter away. But there's
I'd say
faces,
JD
and
would take a couple steps back the first face he saw, because he was right up on it.
as finally they finish the ritual, Kyra is just looking around at both of them as much as she can. Says, "I didn't see my mother." It must be one of the others that took her. She just kind of slumps like down to the ground.
Unfortunately, there's no way for us to tell where they went.
She gathers herself up, wipes her face, and stands back up and says, "No, we cannot take away from what you've done today. No. This you've done a great service for the city and for the world, and destroying these things."
Adara
Excuse
will
me.
kneel down beside her before she gets up.
Okay.
And say, "I'm sorry she was not there. But I will promise you that if we see them again, I will at least do my best to try and release her."
Thank you.
And she'll kind of just place a hand on her back and help her back up to her feet.
Okay. Then it's like, "Nathaniel, do we need them anymore? I mean, they've done enough, right? We can take it from here."
I believe so. Yes, we should be able to handle it from here. Kyrie, is it?
Yeah, I would say at this point she has, I'd say that hug lasted long enough that she turned. And I don't know if Kaylin came with her, but she would move back towards everybody.
I'll go with her.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very good that you're up and about and in the land of the living.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. That was fun.
Tell him for me, praise.
I just wanted to say that I appreciated that you were willing to give your life, and I guess did give your
Definitely
life
did.
for Elturel and its people. With that, I would like to make you and your friends honorary members of the Hell Riders.
Oh.
And you yourself, I would like for you to become a member of the Council of Elturel. It, when you can by.
She looks a little shell-shocked.
I feel that that's the least that we can do for you and your friends.
I can't speak for the rest of them, but it's an honor.
The honor is ours.
We'll have to talk about the time commitment there because
It's fine. We understand. A group of heroes very rarely stays in one place. However, I don't know where you hail from. I don't know if you have family or friends outside of your traveling companions, but know this. As long as Elturel stands, it is your home.
she's going to try not to cry.
Behind you, Kyrie, you hear.
Yes?
As you turn around and look, you don't see anybody. You look down and you see Sir Averin. Excuse me, Nathaniel. I would like my date back. Kaylin, was it? I don't mean to step in, but it has been a wonderful evening, and I would like to escort my date back to her house.
Oh, yes.
Kyrie's gonna grin.
He's
Yes,
holding
of
his side
course.
too, where he's been injured.
Kyrie's just grinning, and she's gonna hold her hand out to him and say, I'm sorry you were pulled into this mess, but
Oh, it's another great story.
I'm glad you pulled through with us, and thank you for standing with me.
He reaches up to take your hand.
One moment, please. I'm gonna kneel down to Sir Averin's height and kind of get close to him and whisper, "If you dare even think of doing anything inappropriate after what we've been through, your head will be on my mantle." I'm gonna stand back up.
He just
Please
nods at
take
you.
good care of. Please take good care of her.
Kyrie's trying not to laugh.
He
I'm
reaches
just
up
gonna
and
smile at him.
reaches up and takes Kyrie's hand and escorts her down the long carpeted path to the door. Does everybody else join in, or is there anything else that any business
I
you're
would
taking
start.
care of?
You threatened a poor little bird.
I would start walking down that path.
Okay.
Nathaniel looks at JD and Adara and says, "Well, apparently, your friend is very popular."
It would appear so.
Yes. So we can handle everything here. Why don't all of you go and rest? Your lodgings and foods and all that stuff will be on the city of Elturel.
Thank
Your
you.
money is no good here.
Unfortunately, Nathaniel, there's two things I need to discuss with you before I depart.
That is fine. Let us talk tomorrow. I need to try to stabilize things here first, and I'm sure you all are tired.
This is a pressing matter.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We can talk now then, I guess, if it's that important. But the rest of you are free to go and rest, and if you need any kind of healing or anything, the clerics at the Church of Anwar are more than happy to help.
I stuff.
Or whatever temple of your choosing.
Adara will look to JD, obviously hearing what he said, and say, would you like me to leave?
It's up to you. It has to do with why we're here.
I think it best that we do probably somewhat stick together.
All right.
I'll stay.
So as you guys are staying, I'm gonna follow the rest of the party. I must imagine everybody else is going. Just for a moment, and we'll come right back to you guys. As they exit and go down the hallway, you know the path because you guys sprinted to get here.
I honestly thought everybody was saying, and Severin was just like sad Hulk piano music playing, walking down the hallway by himself.
Nah, Kyrie's ready to go to bed.
So as you guys walk down the hallway, you get to the double doors that lead out into the humongous hall. You open it, and the place is empty. All the people are gone. It looks like they've probably been ushered out. There are guards about the place. And as you walk out the front door there are a number of people standing around. It looks like some people might have been injured and they're being treated over on the sides and stuff, but not a lot.
Before they leave the main hall where like the party itself was going on, Kyrie's gonna say to Sir Avern and the others, excuse me for a moment, and she's going to go over to one of the guards and she's just going to ask, the performers from tonight, were they from this area? Where did they hail from?
No, I believe that was a traveling troupe. I think that they hailed from. I think one of them said Neverwinter is where they were from, or maybe not all of them.
Oh, do you know the names of any of the troupe, or if there were several, any of them?
Let me roll to see if he remembers anything. Beyond that, no, he does not. It's fine. It's a 7.
That's fine. I figured I'd ask. Oh, thank you. They were.
I think I did hear someone say that they were set up in a camp outside of town. I don't know where exactly, but you might find them, and they could answer such questions.
Thank you. They did such a lovely job. I was just curious. And she's going to rejoin the group.
Okay. As you guys make your way out the front door there, you see some people being treated with some injuries, maybe even some like people who just in a hurry getting out might have sprained an ankle or something like that. So it's not like a a bunch of people just laying around on the ground. There's a lot of people who are getting in carriages and leaving, and you've got some guards at the front door. One walks over and says, righto, so you had, let's see, did you have a ticket? And then you hear off from the side a deeper voice coming. Let's see. You hear Verton. I do believe that was you, Clan.
Yeah, I think it was, yes.
Yep.
Hello. Did everyone make it out?
Ah.
Well. Yes, Lord Verton.
Well, excellent. I'm glad everyone made it then.
Sorry to have troubled you or worried you.
Oh, sure, everything's fine as long as everyone made it. I thought for sure that you were gone.
The guard gets like a ticket for Sir Averin, and yeah, I'll go get the carriage. And he walks off. Leaves you guys for a few minutes there to talk. You have Reynard come up as well. I think that was his name, right?
Can I just say major points for Sir Averin that he saw a lot of weird shit with Kyrie, but he's still cool. She's not even wearing the same clothes she came to the party in.
Nope.
Oh god, and Dara's in a bloody dress.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she's not
ripped and bloody.
So as you guys exchange a few moments there and kind of maybe relay a little bit of information to Verton and Reynard there, your carriage comes around, floating off the ground.
I was gonna say our weird ass carriage.
Yeah.
Our carriage kept changing.
And a few of you that didn't get to ride in it before get to step into the carriage. There is all kinds of amenities in there. There's champagne, all kinds of cheeses.
I was gonna say, is there alcohol? Because Kyrie needs a drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you guys get in the carriage and it whisks you away back down to the inn, we'll go back to Adara and JD. And
as they get in the carriage, I'm like, well, I guess this is so long. I don't know where y'all are going.
Kyrie's gonna kind of lean over to Kaylin. Who the hell is that guy?
I don't know. I was hoping that maybe you knew.
Nah, he just ran in with you guys. I don't know who the hell he is.
I think, yeah, he just kind of, maybe, I don't know, he came in with Adara, I think.
Oh, maybe she knows. Okay.
I don't know, but are we getting drinks when we get back?
Oh, hell yeah. And you said there was champagne in there. Does she see a bottle?
There is.
She's grabbing a bottle and drinking straight from the bottle because she
but
has
it is,
had a night.
Sly does bring up a good point. Does Lord Halram join them in their carriage ride and Severin?
Severin just kind of falls to the stairs after they have that conversation and just kind of sits there for a second.
They were trying to be quiet about it.
But
they weren't. They weren't saying it straight out. It was just like, who the fuck is that guy?
Well, I'm even talking about just the conversation that he had, saying bye, and he just kind of lowers himself slowly and gingerly to the stairs because he is fucked up.
I'm surprised they didn't get surprised by the Minotaur.
There he is.
That's the accent. There we go.
Yep.
It took him a second to find it.
Minotaur. They got him. He's back in here.
The Minotaur.
For Lord Halram, I think after what JD said, he probably would have tried to stay back with Adara and
Okay.
wait to see what they were talking about as the others left.
Okay. Are you hanging out like right up next to them, or are you hanging out like further, just kind of,
Not like awkwardly lurking, but like definitely present enough to want to be part of the conversation, but
Okay,
not trying to
alright.
be like intrusive or anything.
Okay. All right. So Severin slumps down to the stairs and stays there while the others pile
he
into
just kind
the.
of leans up. I'm assuming these are like stairs with like pillars on the, railing.
Yep.
He
Yep,
just kind of
yep.
sits down and like lays over onto the railing. And is just kind of sitting there trying to catch his breath, kind of taking the whole gravity of what just happened.
All right. So we leave Severin right there for the moment, and so we're back with JD, Adara, Lord Halram, and the rest in the room there. So a lot of the holy men have left the room at this point, made their way out.
As one goes by, can they heal? Can they heal me? Can I stop one while all this other crap is happening? Because I
So
was gonna have to
the
do that,
only
but-
one that would have anything left would be Sir Eldrick. So he might have like one little small healing spell, maybe like a level 2 cure wounds that he could cast on you. So that would be, is it 2d8? 10. I don't know. Did he have a plus to that?
I think it's 2d8 plus 4, right? Ain't that?
Let me look.
what
That's
his
for the healing
was?
potion. Well, we can say that.
Look,
So that's
I don't have his character sheet up.
Yeah, but I thought that's what Eldrick had, was a 2d8 plus 4.
might maybe.
Spews. Level 2 cure wounds, right? That's what we're doing.
So it's 11 plus whatever.
That is 3d8 plus 3.
Oh, 3d8 plus 3.
At level 2? Yeah, it would be.
I'm sorry. That's
No.
the third level. Sorry, it went too far.
2D.
I'm sorry.
2d8 plus
That would
Two?
be
Two
2d8 plus 3.
plus 3. So 14. Yep.
Question for the DMs: do you allow pack slots to be pack slots to be used in exchange for spell slots?
Like
For
the pack
the
spell
difference
slot.
between paladin to a warlock spell?
I would.
Okay. If that's the case, seeing Adara, I would cast Cure Wounds at the second level, and then I would cast Aid on myself, JD, and Adara. So for the next 8 hours, your maximum HP is going to increase by 5, and then you're going to get 5 hit points, and then Adara, you're going to get an extra 2d8 plus 5, which is...
That's a lot of healing.
9 more on top of that.
And you said I get an extra 5 HP on my max?
Yeah. I mean, you could put it as 10, but...
I'm gonna put it as temp.
Just so it doesn't...
It's funny because when Halram sees JD, it still looks like JD's just been in a little scuffle because I still had over 100 hit points when you cast that.
I mean, I could do 3 people, so you were...
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying it looks like JD just been kind of in a brawl, not really in a knockdown, drag out.
All right. So you guys are in a little bit better shape now.
Did you see my DM disc?
Nope.
Because
Look to the left.
that's something that I would attempt to do as JD also. If you're okay with that first part.
Yeah. Well, Morwen and Progwin would have went with them in the
right,
cart.
but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
if-
but
if
yeah,
you're
yeah,
all right
yeah,
with
yeah,
that
yeah.
part.
You can attempt to. I
Yeah.
would imagine it would go successfully.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Do I notice the elephant in the room? The one I've already threatened once?
Skinny.
Who
Sir Helen.
the
in the room?
Sir Hallam? Yeah, I mean he's not hiding. He actually healed you. So
I mean a whole 5 points. I mean, yeah.
it wasn't stealth healing.
Stealth healing. Oh my lord.
So JD turns around and goes, "Who are you exactly?"
I guess now is a good time for introductions. My name is Lord Halram, Soltiron. Who are you all? Well, you two.
He kind of chuckles and looks at the Dar and says, "I don't think he's quite understanding what I'm getting at."
Probably not, JD. You're not quite forthcoming sometimes. She kind of chuckles a little.
I want to know why you followed us into this hell of a fight and why you remained.
I was sent here.
By who and for who?
By the voice of Telos and for Telos.
JD looks around. Nobody in the party called Telos.
It is a god. My religion.
So, your god told you to come find us?
Yes. Well, the voice of Telos spoke to me and said that I should seek you all out, offer aid if possible, and see if there was any way I could help in your endeavors. So that is what I am doing. That is why I'm here.
He kind of.
You guys can roll a religion check if you want to.
Okay.
Both of you aren't trained in it, so it'd be a little hard
I mean, I have
to
a
know.
plus
But
8, so we'll see how
are
it
you
goes.
are you trained in it,
I am.
or you just have a high plus on it?
I think. Let's see. So it's from what is that?
If
called?
it has a little
Magic
dot next to it,
intelligence?
that means you're trained on it.
Oh yes, I have a dot next to it. I'm
Oh, so
proficient in
you're
religion.
trained on it. Yep, so okay.
To be fair,
Excellent.
I don't think JD should roll on it because
Sure.
JD's not a religious individual.
You could roll. It would have to be probably a nat 20 for JD.
I
though.
know shit.
You
Because I
know
rolled another
shit.
nat 1. So
I mean, to be fair, Diz, I rolled a 19 right then with a 0. But
Ooh. I would say with a 19 at least, you would know
Thank
that
God you're here.
Telos is centered around the area of Vasa.
Okay.
That's primarily where it's worshipped. It's not really worshipped anywhere else, kind of besides there that you know of, because you've traveled a little bit.
Right.
That would be about all you would know.
So JD kind of cocks his head towards the door a little bit and goes, "Think we should trust him on what I'm about to talk to Nathaniel about?"
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you think we should trust him on what we're about to speak with Nathaniel about?
Halram, what is your intent? Do you plan to stay? Are you supposed to stay? I know what it's like to be sent for a purpose. I know mine. It would be nice to know yours.
Well, to put all of our cards on the table, I am to learn as much as I can from all of you and pray back to the voice of Telos with what I have found.
Adara looks at JD.
As he says that, I want to kind of touch the ring on my hand, which is the ring of truth telling, and see if he's lying to me.
Is there a roll on that thing, or?
It says that I have advantage on insight checks to determine whether someone's lying to me or not.
Oh, okay. You can roll an insight with advantage.
Do I need to roll anything, or
Not
or
yet.
is it just for fun?
We'll see what
That's a dirty 20 with advantage.
30-20. Are you lying to them? No, not trying to deceive.
So JD kind of looks at his hand, doesn't notice the ring change. Very well. And then he just turns around and goes towards Nathaniel.
Okay.
Adara, obviously trusting JD's judgment, will follow him.
So at this point, all of the holy men have left that were imprisoned. Yarman and Sir Eldrick took them and Kyra and Leonard. They all kind of helped, and they all like escorted them out. So it's just a few. The guards have started escorting some of the prisoners out to be put in cells. So there's only a few guards standing around at distance, and you're kind of isolated up with Nathaniel is the only one left.
So it's pretty much just Nathaniel and then some of his trusted few.
Yep.
Watching. Okay.
Yep. And they're at a distance, so they're not even really listening.
Nathaniel, there's a reason we're here.
Okay,
And
what do you need?
it has to do with the keep
This keep?
that lays outside of town.
Keep outside of town. Now, there are stories that say that there was once a keep in the hills there near town. That the heroes of Waterdeep had that keep, but I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, there are some ruins in that area. Everybody says they're haunted.
I believe that is the place we have to go. We were sent here from an individual in the ruins of Waterdeep to retrieve an item.
I thought that there were only like pirates and refugees in that area. Who would send you here?
Apparently, there's a mayor of the ruins of Waterdeep.
A mayor of Waterdeep. This person realizes that there hasn't been a Waterdeep for 1,000 years, right? Ever since the fiery mountain fell from the sky?
Yes, and before we got here, I thought he was the strangest thing I'd seen until we saw the Royals.
Well, I am glad that Elturel has left its mark.
The mayor's a talking beholder.
It's excuse me, what?
You heard
It's
me.
true.
Behold, a large eye other eyes,
Yes.
just murders people for fun beholder.
Yes.
It talked to you?
Oh,
Very
plenty.
much so. It has an odd sense of humor, to say the least.
I would imagine that is disturbing.
It has information we need.
Okay.
Brings me my second question.
All right.
I was sent out of Baldur's Gate looking for a general that we do not know if he was kidnapped or if he left of his own free will. Have you heard of a General Buckley in this region?
General Buckley. General Buckley. Let me think. General Buckley. I know of a General Buckley. I've never personally met them, but I know the name.
Because we have to acquire the item from this keep to give back to the mayor to be given information of where this general may be located.
I wish I could help you more. The only thing I can say at all that is just, like I said, the people in town are scared to go there. They say the ghosts of the heroes haunt the place.
Do you have anyone, whether it be a Hell Rider or anyone else that goes on patrols near there, that could at least escort us far enough to the location to give us a better direction of where we're going?
Oh yes, I used to patrol there myself. I have a detachment of men that know that area well. We've patrolled there for years. We used to laugh that patrolling that area is easy because no one ever goes there.
Then may I request, once we have gathered rest and essentials, that we potentially get horses and an escort to those ruins?
Sure, you can have whatever you want. Like I said, you all are honorary Hell Riders. But yeah, I would go personally, but I feel like I'll be busy for the next little bit, trying to put things in order. I know who I can send, so I can trust. Lieutenant Tanis. He is one of my most trusted men. I would trust him with my life. I have many times before, but he can help you get there. Now tell him not to leave your side unless ordered to by you.
Very well.
So just whenever you're ready to depart, just you can either go by the Hell Riders Enclave or send word, and Lieutenant Tanis will meet you.
I thank you for your aid.
No problem.
And JD
We are
kinda
in debt to
rolls
you.
up the papers and hands it to him.
I was wondering if you were going to hand these over. I appreciate that.
They won't do
I'll-
me any good where we're going.
True. I'll make sure Kyra gets these. I think she would want them. There'll be a lot of history to be rewritten.
Feels like history will always be rewritten.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Also, can I get you to do me a favor?
If it's in my power.
If you all do go to the ruins and explore around a little bit, if you can find some more information about these heroes, I would appreciate it. I have to say that I always liked hearing stories about the heroes of Waterdeep when I was a child, and if I can substantiate that they were real and actually lived here in the area, it might help bring out some city pride.
DM, do we know that they were real? We just don't know that they lived in that keep. Because we fought them. Like, didn't the mayor tell us that they were the original champions?
You know that there were champions of Waterdeep. Yes.
Okay.
You don't. I don't know.
We just don't know that they were from here.
And the ones that you fought were all,
Right,
they were
shadowed.
solid
Shadowed.
black shadowed. So you don't really know what they look like per se.
You don't know that these are the same heroes of Waterdeep.
Right. We just know that there are heroes of Waterdeep.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. If we can find anything, you said it was ruins, so we will see if anything can be found.
I would appreciate it.
Well, I will not take up any more of your time.
Yes, I imagine that you and your group are quite tired. Like I said, go rest, eat, drink, be merry, whatever it is you want to do. Your money is no good in this town.
Speaking of, when he says drink, JD pulls out his flask. Always keep
so
mine on me.
You guys make your way out. You see the same thing as you're going through. The big grand hall is empty, except for some guards moving around. At this point, there are some people in there, like kind of cleaning up. Some servants probably in there. And as you guys walk outside, just roll me a perception check, the three of you. Lord Halram as well.
14.
14.
15 again.
15 again.
Ladies, copy of me. I rolled a
Consistent.
14.
14,
but plus
14, 15.
6. So
Okay.
I got.
Oh
a
no,
dirty
mine was
20.
not a 14 on the die. It was a 9.
I got a dirty 20. I got a plus
Okay,
6.
as you go out, you guys run into George at the front door, and he's like, your friends already left in the flying thing that they came in. Is this yours? And he points over to a passed out Severin up against the wall.
Oh, Severin.
Is it ours?
He's
Like
breathing. I
slave?
checked, but
do we have ownership of him? Is that what you're asking?
I don't know what you're into. I don't judge.
Adara, you know more about him than anyone else does.
Well, I can't say I know much other than he seemed to know something was going on. And he was very willing to aid us in whatever we were doing. Severin.
I think I've got them mixed up again. This is actually Barney. So George is the other one.
Oh.
I pulled a clan on that one and swapped the names. But anyway, continue.
She'll kind of kneel down. Severin, you okay?
I've been better.
We should get you somewhere to rest. You definitely look worse for wear. And I'm not, she kind of looks at her hands, I'm not, the Healy type of magic. We could take you back to the tavern for you to rest. As Nathaniel said, for assisting, everything is on city, so you wouldn't need to worry.
All right. I wasn't sure where the tavern was.
Sure, we can show you. And she'll kind of she'll try and help him up. It's the least we can do for your assistance.
He very slow and like bones popping, joints popping and cracking, stands up.
You know what the sad part is we're going back to the shadier, slummier side of town and not to the actual expensive inn in town.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We make home there, you know. We like the shady side of town, okay? It's our place to be.
Sad
I mean,
times.
I am shady, so it's where
Especially
I'm
now, Miss
comfortable.
Deaf Lady.
We'll see
So,
what happens.
you guys load up Severin and kind of help him along, and you guys have a nice walk out in the cool fall evening air.
I mean, to be fair, JD had to walk this to get here because he didn't get to ride in that coach the first time.
I would like to summon my packed weapon, but instead of summoning the sword, I summon a quarterstaff and use it as a walking stick.
Sure, yeah, excellent.
Which is funny because Adara's also walking with her staff that she's had the whole party because she got in with it. So she's continuing to walk with it.
So you guys make your way back to the inn without anybody jumping you. No incidents occur. There's quite a bit of traffic going on up and down the hill with some carriages going around, people making their way back to their houses, some people heading out of the city that probably came in for just the party. And you guys make it back to the inn, and we'll stop right there. So let everybody kind of we'll stop at a peaceful moment for a change, and we'll pick back up here in 2 weeks. I think we're gonna try to move the session to Sunday, so we're gonna move it to Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, a little bit earlier. So we're going to try that for a little while, at least maybe during the summer months or something, so people can have some Saturdays to do some stuff. Other than that, me and Clan there, we do some streaming here on Nerdicopia Network. We do retro gaming on Mondays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Every Monday. Got some cool little things going on. If you haven't seen the last episode, it was episode 100. You should go check it out on our YouTube. At least the first 15 minutes. Watch the first 15 minutes of it. Interesting stuff happens. Next Thursday.
Things are afoot at the Circle K.
They are indeed. Next Thursday, we have Clan Diesel there, hosting After the Roll at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And then next Saturday, we'll have, I think, it should be the first Saturday of the month, so it should be Buck's campaign. So I'll turn it over to Buck as a segue there to tell everybody else what else you stream.
So we try to stream some days during the week when we can. VA is usually a big deal with causing issues, but I like to stream a variety of stuff, survival games, MMOs for the most part, and then first and third Saturdays, I always like to run my D&D campaigns, where I play the campaign of Edar Realm of Dragons, where most of the people in this lovely cast here are trying to figure out why the hell the forest is jacked up and what they got to do to try to fix it. Because the whole planet's gone to shit.
It's global warming.
I'm getting traumatized there too, chat. So
Her fault.
Yay.
Her fault. Just saying. But
Is it though? I mean, I
Yes.
did write the backstory. That's fair.
so there's that. But then also, we also like to give Clan a hard time in after the roll for sure, because when he's hosting, he likes to hear voices from discussions in the Netherverse.
That's true.
So
All right. Does that got everything for you? So we'll slide down to the row 2 there. We got Judgy DM.
Oh, hi. I do a little bit of streaming on Dungeon Mechanics, which a bunch of us military folk and friends get together to play some Dungeons and Dragons, other TTRPGs, and I can finally say it because it's coming out next month, but we're debuting a new show called Piss in the Apple Juice, which is kind of like a Little Monsters take. But we're playing as kids that have like eldritch horror monsters that like fuck shit up. So it's
on.
gonna be fun.
No, hang on.
You
It's Call of
said Little
Cthulhu
Monsters?
Jr.
Yeah.
You said like
They
Little
can't-
Monsters,
they can't
like
hurt
the old
kids,
movie?
but they
That
can. Yeah,
sounds delightfully
they could destroy
fucked up.
anything
Baby's
else.
first tentacle monster.
I love it.
Other than that, we have a few shows, one with Buck in it on Dawn of Diademia, maybe another one with Buck in it in Dust of Accordia whenever all the eggs get in the right baskets. But yeah, it's fun times over there. Hopefully, if y'all have time, stop by. And if not, we have YouTube that you can catch all our previous episodes as well.
Excellent. All right. So we've got Ellen there, which she is a mod in a lot of the channels, but she doesn't do any streaming herself. We'll jump on over to Lady there.
I creep and provide
Hello.
commentary.
Yeah, it's great. She's one of my mods, obviously, because of that. But I'm Lady K. I stream GTA roleplay primarily. I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I play EMS Jenna, who is an EMS character who does a lot of life-saving and love story and all sorts of things. She goes drama. It's a mess. It's a fun time though, and it's honestly very, very easy to get sucked into. So if you're looking for another type of roleplay story, you can come on by, come say hello.
And we're gonna go back up to Timmy because I completely skipped over Timmy. It's the VTube stuff. It just messes with my mind. Sorry, Timmy.
Fine, it's fine. Don't even worry about me, okay? But hello, everybody. My name is Timmy Turbo. I primarily stream Destiny-based content, mostly on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing something special this Tuesday, very special stream, considering it is the release of Lightfall, the newest Destiny expansion. I'm jumping full force into that. We are super excited. Come on out, check us out, have a good time. Got a couple other things in the works that I can't really talk too much about right now, but hopefully you all will absolutely love it whenever you do see it. So come on out and join us.
Cool secret stuff. Bottom row, we've got Russ down there who doesn't stream, but we still love you.
Still 11.
And then we got Big Sly, who's a little under the weather, but he's here with us.
Yeah. I stream and play a lot of Destiny content as well, when life permits, which it hasn't lately. But it will again soon. I'm sure of it. Eventually.
Yep. That's how life is. I guess we'll end it there. We had a little bit of death tonight, but it all worked out. I don't know if it'll work out as good next time, so be careful. All right, so until next time we see you next Sunday instead of Saturday. Clan with the catchphrase.
Yeah, Clan with the
Clan?
catchphrase.
Clan.
Yeah, Clan.
With the sign-off phrase, Clan.
He
You
didn't. He hasn't got
promised.
it.
You promised. You swore to us you would have it
Yeah,
tonight.
that's true. I did, didn't I?
Oh, you had
I
2
did.
You
weeks.
broke your
did
promise
say-
again, Clan.
Did say that I would make.
I
a
think
catchphrase.
I think we
Dragon.
deserve another cosplay that involves Clan with a wig because he keeps failing us.
Look at
Listen,
look at Huck right
be
now.
careful
Clan.
what you
gonna-
ask
gonna lie
for.
to his face.
Hey.
Because
Oh,
the last
no,
time I
I'm-
cosplayed, there was a skirt and a halter top.
Oh my
Were you
god.
That-
Tifa?
Yes.
He was Tifa. He was Tifa. I
it was
don't
great.
know who Tifa
And-
is, but I know
and-
that's who he was.
And everyone can thank me for it because
That's
I'm
right.
the
It's
reason it
Buck's
happened.
fault.
I
true.
definitely think that we deserve Clan in a wig because he keeps failing on this sign-off phrase.
Ellen, I sent you a gif of who Tifa is.
That's true. That's true.
I
Oh
hope
damn,
it's the
she
PG.
hot.
I was about to say, I hope it's the PG
Mhm.
version of
It's-
Tifa.
It's on the YouTube.
It is on the YouTube. It is.
It's
Yep.
also
I will
in
tell you.
the emotes.
I will tell you. It is.
That's
It is
true.
episode 26 of Super Retro Game Show Extreme. If you want to see it,
Go
I
find it.
play. I play Cloud, and Clan Diesel
Oh.
plays Tifa.
I
And
think we
neither
deserve
neither
Clan
one
in a
of them
wig
are
as his
flattering.
punishment.
I look like
Yeah.
I look like Cloud's older uncle.
And I look like a lot of things are getting ready to come out.
I mean, to be fair, they set up a stream goal, and I said, "Roger that," and then it was met.
Roger, Roger.
Also, to be fair, Clan didn't have to try to fit into a small Tifa cosplay. He could have just ordered one his size.
It was supposed to be my look. Diz handled the ordering. Blame Diz.
Mm.
I
So
feel-
Diz,
I
so
feel
Diz
like
fair,
that
got what he
happened on
wanted.
purpose.
That's
To
true.
be fair,
Alright.
the Tifa outfits are meant for
Yeah.
smaller,
Meant for
really
what?
small people.
That's true.
For not
But-
Clan.
Catchphrase. Here's one. Okay, everybody. We're signing off. Not Actually Heroes. Hope you have a good night. And remember, at Not Actually Heroes, we hope that all your role plays are in more places than the bedroom.
Ah.
You know what? I'll allow it.
See you guys next time.